Some clouds, 66 Friday, partly sunny, definitely more humid on Friday with a couple of spot afternoon showers, fairly limited, 88. A couple of showers and thunderstorms around scattered on Friday night. Saturday, partly sunny, very humid, but only a chance of a couple of spot showers. A lot of dry time on Saturday, 89 degrees. Sunday, partly sunny and humid, but a better chance for scattered showers and a couple of thunderstorms, 89 on Sunday. From the Saliga Heating and Cooling Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Dave Murray on 104.1 FM, KMOX.
We've got a cloudy sky. It's 83 downtown at the Arch, sponsored by Huff Heating and AC. I'm Michael Calhoun, KMOX News.
For dependable, no-pressure home comfort solutions, turn to Huff Heating and Air Conditioning. Locally owned and family-operated for over 40 years. Our team will work with you on a plan that fits your home's needs with financing available. And as always, your family's comfort is our family's business. Learn more at huffheating.com.
The Dave Glover Show is sponsored by the Michaels Flooring Outlet, the flooring experts. IGotFloored.com.
Good afternoon, St. Louis, DGS 104.1 FM KMOX. Happy Thursday. I don't say this very often, but doesn't feel like it should be Thursday yet.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, it's been kind of a crap week for me, coming off last week's travel, and I haven't felt good. I got a cold and gave it to Andrew or vice versa, something. You've had a sore neck. Rach is just done with all of this. I mean, it's been a weird week, but it's still tomorrow's Friday. Okay.
Is it bad that I feel the worst for Rach?
No, I think that's reasonable. Your neck will feel better. Yeah. I'll get over my cold.
But all three of us are still going to be here next week.
Yeah, she's walking into the same friggin' room.
Sorry, Rach.
Actually, Andrew's off next week.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, I got to deal with two of us then.
It's okay. It's like one of the kids is...
Is that way at camp?
Yeah. Just kidding.
Remember that? I hope everyone had cousins. I had cousins. But they lived out of town. So it's kind of classic, Charlie Brown kind of cousins. And I liked them. I like most of them. And when you would get together, there was that ramp up. At first you're just kind of awkward and weird, and especially when you're 12 or 13, you're into different things, and you're like, well, I'm kind of into nunchucks now, so No, okay, good.
No, that's the thing. I mean, that's definitely that's the thing. Even not even with your cousins, but just coming back to school after the summer.
Yeah,
you're like, oh yeah, I remember you, and you kind of have to get used to each other again. But then by lunch, everything's fine.
I'm completely different than the last time you saw me. I now wear Star Trek shirts. So please make a note of this and treat me appropriately. Jacob says, Thirsty Thursday with a Diet Coke from QT. Oh, Jacob, you're so close. Coke Zero with cherry.
That's good.
Yeah. I would have real Coke with cherry from QT, but I'm afraid I would run my car into something. So it'd just be too much. Too much happiness. Andrew, how are you? Leaving tomorrow? Heading west?
Yep, going to Vegas. Gonna lose it all. Or I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna come back in a fur coat and
Dude,
big movie star
what
sunglasses.
if that happens?
That'd be great.
Andrew hits it big out in Vegas.
I come back and I'm like, listen, I run things out here now. Now I've got all the money.
We know that
I buy KMOX.
We know that we have nothing coming. So, right?
Well, yeah, given the lottery ticket.
Yeah.
No, that was the thing. No, see, this is. I knew this was gonna happen. This is the misrepresentation here. I said I have full denominations laid out for each of you, and the issue was that I just don't play the lottery. So I absolutely would be giving all of money to all of you. It's just the thing that made Trish so mad is that I don't play the lottery.
So it's just the vehicle.
Yeah.
If you come into money, we're getting some.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the thing is, you daydream about who you give money to if you won the lottery, and then the thing that upset Trish is that I wanted in on all of you guys' lottery stuff.
Yeah.
And because I would give you money, but I also don't play the lottery.
But you understand why that upset her.
Well, I understand she's obsessed with the lottery.
Well, no, but you understand why your position was unfair. In that.
Not really.
Well, because you're like, I'd split it with you, but you're not getting anything to split. So it'd be like if I was like,
Yeah, but
Like,
neither.
I'll
Hey,
get
give me
pizza
half your-
next time. I'm just never going to get the pizza next time.
exactly.
Yeah, but like, y'all ain't winning no lotteries either, so we're all kind of
now-
on the same boat
I mean,
here.
it is just a fantasy conversation.
Yeah.
I mean, the odds are it's never going to be a real
Although,
thing.
think about how many friendships and
Oh, yeah.
marriages
Yeah.
have been,
Yeah.
ruined by a fantasy conversation.
I just know, Andrew, that if you come back with a fur coat, we all should have fur coats.
Okay,
Like, but
I'll bring
faux
back.
fur, please. No
Yeah, I
animals
don't
need to
want real
die.
fur.
I bet I can fit 4 fur coats in my carry-on. It'll be fine.
I'll even take pleather.
3 fur coats and a pleather.
Let's say you won $1 million.
Yeah.
What would be your first effort purchase?
That's a good question. Like the nicest TV that I could buy.
Okay, that's
I think.
reasonable.
Like a several $1,000 television, probably.
That's such a man answer.
Yeah.
I really don't know. I don't have any girls in my life who would say that. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I'm just saying only
no,
men would be
you're
like
right.
the nicest
Yeah.
possible
No,
TV.
for sure. Only it's like and for what? It's for my stupid video games and like you know
What more is there?
Netflix movies or whatever.
Yeah.
For that, I need a $7,000
Yeah.
TV.
Find that to be a perfectly suitable answer.
Yeah, I do too.
Poor Rach.
Like it's reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
It's not you're going to waste all your money.
No,
Yeah,
'cause,
I
you know,
wouldn't go out
$1
and, like-
million is not like it's going to last forever.
Yeah, I
right?
wouldn't go out and like buy a house or something.
It's cool. You use it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What about you guys?
Well, there could be benefit to just like outright purchasing a house
Yeah.
because you're not having a house. You don't have a payment for the rest of your life,
Oh, I see what you're thinking.
right?
Find one of those like $200 granddaddies and
Whatever you feel like, but I mean, you can do that. Buy a little something for your like a TV room, and then put the rest in there and let it earn some interest for you.
I've got a $900,000 house and a $100,000 TV and nothing else.
If I won $1 million, I would immediately buy a Honda CRV.
That's
I want that car
Perfectly
so
reasonable.
I'm
badly.
working with really reasonable
I
people.
know. I'm like, I might get a Spinner sports car.
I know we're no fun at all. I'm like, well, toaster perhaps.
If I won a lot of money, like a lot, I would buy a place in California where I just came from, one of those really cool places near the beach,
Yeah.
because it just looks like how can you not be happy living there? But if I won, okay, I'm not a car guy, but since I saw those rebuilt 1970s Broncos,
Oh, you like those?
I would rather have those are like 200 grand.
Yeah.
I thought they were like
No.
40.
No joke.
Remember, Rach, when we did a remote in Staunton and we met those guys, and I'm like, I'm buying a new Bronco. Awesome.
You're like, no, I'm
And I
not.
went to their website. I'm like, okay.
Can I rent one?
Is there a discount if you listen to me on the radio?
But yeah, that I would rather have that than like a Maserati anytime.
And when you say if you want, how much money are you talking about?
To buy one of those?
To buy one of those houses in California?
Oh, like $1 billion.
Oh, yeah, say
Okay.
that's,
Yeah.
That house you're talking about in Cali is several million by
Yeah, no,
itself.
I'm
was gonna say, like, it's
I'm not gonna
2
win.
bedroom in.
I'm not winning $10
LA, it's
million and
$1
buying a
million
$10 million house.
Yeah.
No. Because that's exactly what's expected of you from South Roxana. So, yeah, just get a big badass tattoo. That's what we do. Buy our dog a
Hey, it
car.
lasts forever.
Oh, speaking of dogs, you know how I maintain that my dog Bandit was the best canine soccer player of all time. And on the lives of my children, we used to play soccer. He played offense and defense. He understood it. And now you're laughing.
No, I believe it.
Sorry.
I've seen it. I haven't seen it with your dog, but I've seen dogs play games like that.
And there's a new dog out there named Ronaldo. He's a Dachshund Chihuahua mix,
Really?
and he's a goalie. So
How's he cover that much area?
it's a small goal,
Oh, okay.
a dog size
Little doggy goal. I got you.
but he's pretty good. Together, those two.
Those guys are pretty tenacious, man.
the Dachshunds.
Yeah.
Mm.
And Chihuahuas. They're both.
Never met one of either that I was fond of.
Oh. Yeah.
But then again, I'm not a little dog guy.
Yeah. I'm fine with all dogs.
was Airbud. He was a dachshund, right?
Airbud.
Airbud
Yeah.
was a golden retriiever.
Nah, I think it was a dachshund.
Man, you're not going to have your money long.
What's the little like Fifi looking dog? Like
Pomeranian?
they're like brown.
Yeah, Pomeranians are brown.
Depends. Are you talking about like puffy
Yorkie?
or are they curly haired?
Yeah,
Yorkies. Yeah.
I was walking downtown yesterday and there was a woman walking her Yorkie with no leash.
Oh.
In downtown St. Louis, and she's like, "Come on, we're going this way."
Stop doing that, people.
It always amuses me when people just talk to their dog, and it's
Yeah.
like, well, the dog understands.
I mean, I do that.
The dog knows not to cross Wash Ave without
We
my
were in
permission.
Megan and I were in the Kings Highway area the other day, and there was a guy. We were walking, and there was a guy following like a little Pomeranian, like little bitty tiny dog, no leash. It's like do, and this guy's like following behind, and he's like talking to the dog, and we're like, "Oh, your dog's so cute," but in our head we're like, "This thing needs to be on a leash. It's right next to a really busy road."
Yeah.
And he goes, "It's not my dog." He goes, "I'm just watching it."
Oh.
Oh.
I thought they just hooked up on the sidewalk.
I don't
No, they just hooked up on the sidewalk. He's like, I'm just following this dog, talking to
he
it.
didn't even know the dog.
No.
I don't get why people feel the need to walk their dogs off a leash.
I don't either.
Like, you can go to a dog park if you want them to run around.
I think it's a flex.
I get it, but like, it's not really flexing anything.
Yeah. Like Augie. So Moses loves to start fights he can't finish.
Well, yeah, a lot. I mean, that's the problem. It's not always your dog that you have to
Right.
worry about.
Right. But Augie was a perfect gentleman, the most passive dog in the world, would have never hurt anyone, never walked him off the leash. Like,
No.
come on.
No. It's one thing, it's like around your house,
Sure.
your front yard. If you think your dog's not going to go anywhere,
Yeah.
that's totally fine. It's like walking city streets. You just don't know what's going to happen.
You know, also, there are a lot more people out there that have fear of dogs than people like us
No, that's true.
think about.
No, that's true. There are a lot of people that immediately freeze up when they see that, especially if it's a bigger dog.
Yeah.
Even if it's like the friendliest looking golden retriever, and they never look aggressive. They're always tail wagging and all that.
Yeah. Permanent smile. Looks like the boomers are finally getting back at everybody. New study.
Getting back at everybody. You've been kicking all our asses.
New study says that people born after 1970 are dying sooner, living shorter lives than those of us born before. They didn't give a reason. They just said that's what the data says. So enjoy that.
I'm sorry, where did you say the study was from?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not that guy.
Well,
It's on Drudge, though, as usual.
Yeah, it just depends. Like
Bummer.
if it's down 1%, I mean, is that even noticeable?
right.
If it was like 82.1 and now it's 82, I mean, that's not really noticeable. It's interesting just because it's the first time going back in a while.
Yeah.
I mean, I wonder if the pandemic like played into that.
Say, I wonder if it's
somehow.
that. I wonder if it's the high cost of healthcare and maybe people don't have healthcare. Because you think about it, the boomer generation, most of their regular professional lives up until the last 20 years, they probably had everything covered by their employers. I know my parents did. My dad always had that stuff covered mostly. I mean, I'm not saying they paid nothing, but I'm saying for a long time you paid nothing, and then it was very low, and it just keeps going up and up. I wonder if that kind of thing is what would lead to it.
Yeah, my first. Damn it. Sorry, my voice is still bad. My first real job as a lawyer in 1990. All of my health care was paid for. I didn't even have partial responsibility. And they matched my 401k, maybe even a little more than like a match. And I was Woody Boyd off the farm. I didn't realize anything. I'm just like, oh, okay. But, you look back at that and you're like, damn,
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
yeah.
Yeah, it could have been somebody.
If only.
If only. I just kept matching that 401k, baby.
Yeah.
All right. Take a little quick break here. Come right back. Later on, we have Ricky Horton. We have Janelle coming in. Mike Elam. It is Thirsty Thursday.
This is the story of the one who keeps multiple buildings running smoothly day after day. Plumbing that flows, HVAC that hums, cleaning supplies that keep surfaces sparkling. That's why she counts on Grainger. With easy reordering online and 24/7 support, Grainger helps her keep the products she needs on hand. So shelves stay stocked and buildings stay ready. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Why'd I go to the doctor? Working on the farm, my heart kept skipping a beat. I didn't think much of it, but my daughters made me get checked out. Turns out I have atrial fibrillation, which increases the risk of stroke about 5 times.
Symptoms like irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness can come and go. But if it's AFib, the risk of stroke remains. If you have symptoms, contact a doctor.
I'm so glad I did.
Visit notimetowait.com. Sponsored by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
The pitch. Mason Wynn hits it hard. Deep left field. That ball's out of here.
Community America Credit Union has been helping people like you and me, shortstop Mason Wynn, to win big for 85 years. Cash back with your free checking. Win. No service fees or minimum balance. Win. Bank anywhere, anytime with their app. Win. So yeah, with Community America, you can win. And so can I. Mason Wynn. Community America Credit Union. Invested in St. Louis, invested in you.
You guys about Neovitin. So it's pretty straightforward that everyone feels a certain way. And we all know what I'm talking about. You get up in the morning, you get to work. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Oh, and people you're honest with, like I am with the guys, like, I don't feel so great, didn't sleep so well, blah, 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 blah. So exercising makes you feel better. Eating well makes you feel better. Losing weight makes you feel better. Being in a good mental state makes you feel better. Then there are physical things that you can do. And to my mind, the cheapest, easiest thing that you can do, the biggest bang for your buck, is taking a really good multivitamin. Neovitin is a company that I have been doing business with now for going on 20 years. I was in on the absolute ground floor when they had a couple of mom and pop pharmacies. That was it. Their absolute dream was to get into Schnucks and Deerbergs, where they've been now for a very long time. Now they're regional. They are in Illinois, Chicagoland, and Iowa. And I can tell you from my experience with Foxpaw and Schnucks and Walmart, that doesn't happen unless you really, really deserve it. There's a big wall to get over to get into grocery stores, and Neovitin has done that and continued to excel. Next time you're at Schnucks or Deerberg, stop by, get a bottle right there off the shelves, or do it at neovitin.com.
The road to the United Bowl starts here. Your St. Louis Battlehawks have clinched a spot in the playoffs and have earned Dome Field advantage. That's right, Battlehawks fans. Playoff football is returning to St. Louis. Sunday, June 7th at 5 p.m., the Battlehawks host a home playoff game right here in the Dome. And we need Battlehawks Nation louder than ever. Sharpen your wings, lock in, and let's finish the mission. Get your tickets today at UFLBattlehawks.com. United, we battle.
A common question I receive is, how is the market right now? It just seems so volatile. Hi, I'm Christina Straight, owner of Straight Realty. If you want to buy or sell but feel overwhelmed by the whiplash of the market, then let's talk. With over 23 years as a broker, I have the exact experience you need to help you navigate this tricky market. Call me at 314-441-4444. 314-441-ALL-4s. And remember, why pay more than two?
Commissions are not regulated and are negotiable. Straight Realty is a licensed broker in the state of Missouri.
100 years, one legendary voice. We live KMOX's century of service. Classic audio, photos, videos, and more at KMOX100.com.
Welcome back, DGS on KMOX. Justin says, happy Thursday, DGS. It's my son Desmond's 10th birthday today, and he seems to think that I have a connection to pull some strings to get a shout-out. I told him I'd give it a shot. Happy double digits, Desmond.
Dude.
Go mess some stuff up, brother.
Is that's one of the first cool milestones when you're a kid.
For sure.
Right? Double digits.
Hell yeah.
And then the next one is I'm a teenager.
In South Roxana this week, you can start drinking.
I like the name Desmond.
I do too.
I liked that character on Lost.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't watch that.
He was the best. You didn't? I thought you did.
No.
Oh, you should.
No,
well, you might hate it.
Well,
but you might like it.
Here's the thing, though. My memory of it is just that everyone was so pissed at the ending. And so I've always felt like, well, why am I going to invest all that time if the ending was terrible?
I mean, that's fair. But also, I thought it was fine.
I thought it was fine, too.
It also might have been, like, I was obsessed with that show. And so it might have been, like, 04 to 2010, right around there. I was completely obsessed with the show. And so it might have been like a massive amount of like cope on my part to be like, no, the ending's good. It wasn't a horrible ending, but it wasn't like, it wasn't a great. It's hard to do a good ending.
Endings are tough.
Yeah, very few shows have a really good ending.
Yeah, you have to almost have the ending to start with. I feel like a lot of TV shows, especially, because you don't know when you're going to be told to wrap it up.
Right.
You might be 5 seasons, you might be 20 seasons, but it's interesting that anything that comes with a fixed ending, like when you're remaking a book, right? When you know the ending and you can work from that, as opposed to figuring it out on the fly.
Yeah.
I mean, God, we could do that with Game of Thrones, right? As soon as you didn't have a real ending to work from because you had no more book to work from, everything got a little chaotic.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Don't say anything about Widow's Bag because I'm 3 episodes behind. But are you current?
Yeah.
You happy?
Oh, yeah. It's the best thing on TV.
I'm going to be so sad when it's done.
Me too.
Yeah. And it's a limited series, so there's no, season 2. I'm guessing.
Oh, really?
That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
It just means there's no plan for it. Doesn't mean they won't do it if it's popular, but
it's popular and it's probably going to win a bunch of awards. So I would be surprised if they, unless everybody is just not interested in doing another one.
Yeah.
Or
we can talk about this with Janelle. She'll be here at 3. But I'm seeing quite a few articles that are interesting about last weekend in particular, but how it's a sign that these very how would I say it? Raw movies?
Yeah, the Gen Z YouTuber movies.
Yeah, are making all the money,
Yeah.
and Disney's just taking it in the shorts, and people are sick of the big, slathery, lathery, dripping with production, and they want honesty. And Rach, I think you have something in your show prep about Tarantino.
Just kind of apropos of what it might have been last week, but earlier this week you were saying, Dave, I don't like Project Hail Mary. And then Andrew was saying, well, do you even like modern movies? I think this is a common thing. Now Quentin Tarantino is saying, he said, these days the entire concept of what a movie is more inclined to inspire contempt in me than generosity. So he does like some things. He liked The Rip on Netflix. I think that's the Matt Damon, Ben Affleck movie.
I actually watched that.
He said he liked Steven Spielberg's West Side Story and Kevin Costner's Horizon films, but he says in general, he just doesn't get swept away the way he used to watching movies.
I don't know, man. I think Quentin Tarantino's kind of full of himself.
Yeah, for sure.
It's what I made movies. What, you mean 4 years ago? It's the olden days? It drives me nuts. You're
seems
a part of this.
dislikable.
I mean, he makes good movies, man. I mean, the stuff he's made, I pretty much enjoyed all of them to various degrees. Some great, some eh. But I don't know. That just strikes me as the old ball players. It was better back in my day. Sure it was, champ. Sure it was. It's different. Different is always going to hit some people in a good or a bad way. Younger people are enjoying the ones that fit more of what their style has been of entertainment, which is getting a lot of stuff on YouTube. And it's a little simpler, and it's shorter, and it's it gets to a point faster. It's okay that that's good, but I mean I'll believe that the big blockbusters are gone when the big blockbusters come out that are good and nobody goes. Because part of the problem has just been the quality. It's not that they're big glossy blockbusters; they haven't been very good, at least based on expectation, right?
Yeah, I sensed that pretty early with the Marvel stuff. I was really into it, the original Iron Man classic.
Yeah.
Thor. I was in.
I mean, Endgame, all those were huge productions and all the glitz and all that, and they were good. The problem is when you're making stuff that's not good and you're still doing all that.
Let me tell you guys about what's going on with Mosby Building Arts. Last month they had a freebies deal, and I forget which rooms it was, but I think one was the kitchen and get cabinets and stuff. This month, and now just mind you, we remodel everything, so we're not just doing siding and laundry rooms. That's just what we're featuring this month. But if you do a whole house of siding, you're going to get free gutters. That's pretty cool. If you already got gutters covered, you can take 5% off the project. Laundry room, you get a free washer and dryer, which I don't know. I just think that's super, super cool. With a laundry room makeover, or again, you can take 5% off. Mosby Building Arts has been for decades and continues to be the absolute gold standard Don't be afraid of their bid, because that is different than other people's bid, because it just happens 99% of the time. You've probably been through this yourself, where you get a bid, seems like the best bid, and then they add and they add and they add and they add, and they end up being higher than the bid you probably should have taken. Give them a call, 314-909-1800, callmosby.com.
Before YouTube DIY videos, before skip ad, before don't forget to like and subscribe, there was KMOX. And this Saturday, we're still at your service. At 8, the Garden Hotline with Michelle Reeser-West, sponsored by Chesterfield Valley Nursery. At 11, the Home Improvement Show with Rich Orris, sponsored by Mosby Building Arts. So, skip the videos and get it done right. KMOX is at your service, starting Saturday at 8.
All eyes will be on Mizzou men's basketball this year, with one of the nation's top recruiting classes coming to the Zoo. You don't want to be watching from the couch while Mizzou Arena is rocking, so grab your black and gold and experience it. Go to MUTigers.com/MBBTIX to get your name on the season ticket request list for next season. Don't wait. Visit MUTigers.com/MBBTIX today. MIZ.
Dave Murray's weather forecast is sponsored by Sandberg Phoenix Law Firm.
Lots of sunshine with us as we go through our Thursday afternoon, and we're all noticing the temperatures coming up a little bit. Humidity still kind of in the moderate range. Not the bone dry air we've had the last 2 days, but it's still not too bad. 88 for the high. Tonight, some clouds around 66. Friday, partly sunny. Definitely going to feel the humidity coming back on Friday. Maybe a spot afternoon shower, but a lot of dry time, 88. A few scattered showers and thunder showers around Friday night. The weekend, partly sunny and very humid on Saturday, but nothing more than a spot shower. Get a lot of rain-free time, 89. Sunday, partly sunny and very humid with a much better chance of scattered showers and thunderstorms around. A couple of them could be on the strong side. We'll keep an eye on that. 89 again on Sunday. From the Saliga Heating and Cooling Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Dave Murray on 104.1 FM, KMOX.
Sandberg Phoenix serves your business in litigation, intellectual property, and products liability. We're more than a law firm. We're committed to your success. Learn more at sandbergphoenix.com. The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely on advertising.
The NBA playoffs are ongoing, and they've been a lot of fun so far, and FanDuel is giving you better payouts on same-game parlays all NBA playoffs long. With more ways to build and more value every time you play, you can stack your picks your way for every game, every matchup, every moment, from spreads to player points to threes and more. Build it all into same-game parlays and go for bigger payouts. So if you're betting same-game parlays this NBA postseason, you're going to want to do it on FanDuel, an app that is super easy to use. It is secure. It's intuitive. I've been using it for a long time and really enjoy it. More options, better payouts, all NBA playoffs long. Head to FanDuel.com/Missouri to get started. FanDuel, an official partner of the NBA. Play your game. FanDuel.com/Missouri. Must be 21 or over and present in Missouri. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Guys, Kevin Wheeler here, and I want to tell you about Burn Balance Complex, which you can pick up at supplement superstores. And I want to start with a basic truth I think we all know. Losing weight is not easy. If it were easy, everybody would be in the shape they want to be in. And tools like Burn Balance Complex can help make it easier. So what the Burn Balance Complex is a complete metabolism system. It's all natural. So if you're a person that doesn't want to go get a prescription, if you don't want to get injections, it's a great option for you. But what it does is gets your body, specifically your metabolism, working with you instead of against you. Most of us have a metabolism that is not at peak level. It's not working optimally. A lot of times your car needs a little maintenance. Well, your body needs maintenance too, and Burn Balance Complex can help get that engine going, your metabolism going. And I know this from experience. You don't feel that, but you do notice it. You notice clothes fitting a little bit differently, look a little bit different in the mirror, and it doesn't take very long for those results. On top of the metabolism boost, you got reduced stress with lower cortisol levels. You get appetite and craving control, all-day focused energy with no jitters or crash. So you're going to have the energy and the will in you to work out at the end of the day or at the beginning of the day and not give up on those things. So nothing's easy. It's not a magic pill. You have to make good decisions. You have to work, but Burn Balance Complex makes that so much easier. So get out to Supplement Superstores. Say, hey, I heard Kevin Wheeler talking about this on KMOX. They'll knock 30% off for you right then and there, and you can find your location at supplementsuperstores.com.
Get inside your Redbirds in the 2026 season every Tuesday at noon. It's All Access with Cardinals manager Ollie Marmol on your voice of the Cardinals, KMOX. This is the Dave Glover Show on 104.1 FM, KMOX.
Welcome back, DGS 134. Andrew, you might want to put off your trip by one day. Tomorrow is National Donut Day, and Rach is already talking about what we're going to do.
Well, I just thought we could get a brainstorming session started here. You know, there's no wrong answers.
Oh, there are a couple.
Oh, I like when people say that.
But what do you think we should do to celebrate National Donut Day
Get
here
donuts.
on the DGS? I agree. I think that's a good starting point.
I am a big South City donut guy. Pretty much any of them.
Is that a brand of donut? Is that
No, it's a genre.
Okay.
To me, it's a genre. Like, I feel like I can identify a South City donut. Like World's Fair or Donut Drive-In or Tony's or there's a couple others I haven't been to that I hear are just great. Pharaoh's downtown, wonderful. Yeah, you're right. Very few bad answers. To that.
I like a Old Town.
Old Town's great.
Old Town is good.
Number one in the country a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
I like their little mascot guy, too. Just a donut.
The Angry Donut Man?
Yeah.
He looks really angry.
He's got little donut arms.
I don't know where they would have gotten it from, but the Florissant location of Old Town Donuts has a big giant Simpsons hand statue with a donut, like a. I think
that's fun.
I think it might have been a promotional thing from the movie that might have been at
Yeah.
like theaters or something.
Ray, did you go with me, as I say, backstage, in the kitchen when we went there before the parade that one time? So the owner's a fan of the show, and he brought me back to where they were making the donuts because of my donut making history. And it might as well have been 1980. It was just, oh my God, looked the same, smelled the same, just felt like I could jump right in the line and go.
This is a horrible thing to say. When I'm not going to be here tomorrow and not going to be here for a week and it's National Donut Day tomorrow, I should bring in Mr. Donut sometime.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you should.
I don't know why that has never occurred to
I
me.
would love to know if they're still the same.
I will 100% do that when I get back. They're good.
Jacob says donuts are underrated desserts.
Well, they are. It's basically just
Interesting.
cake.
They're not desserts. They're just food.
Yeah, that's fair.
I've talked about that before, though. Like, if you went to Capitol Grill in a different timeline and they brought you a kick-ass donut, you'd be like, oh, man, I love this place. But if they brought you one now, you'd be like, what, is this a joke? Am I on camera?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a donut I would turn my nose up at. I like them all. I used to really only enjoy cake donuts when I was younger.
Put some coconut on it. I'll turn it down.
Yeah, I'm not a big coconut fan either.
But in terms of styles of donut, they're all good.
Yeah, they really are.
Every kind's good.
You get a yeast donut, a cake donut, you get a fritter
Get those
of
little
sorts.
cruller thingies.
Man, the fried croissant.
Cronut, yeah.
From Schnucks.
Cronuts are
man.
great.
The fried croissant at Schnucks is stupid good.
There's one place in town I do not like. I'm not going to say it. They might not even be open anymore. I'll tell you guys in the break. I think you'll agree. But that's the only donut I've ever met that I'm like, this sucks. I'd rather not eat this than eat it.
Bad donuts exist.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to say like all donuts are always good. No, I'm just saying the types, the genres
Yes.
of donuts are all delicious to me.
Ooh, you know where else I should bring in sometime? You're going to know this one, Dave. Duke Bakery.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I
yum.
was
Bring in a
there
Duke
about
Bakery.
3 years ago. Seeing my mom, I guess. So just a couple of years ago when she was in Alt Memorial. And, yeah, that brought back memories. We're more of Siebold's people, but Duke's was a treat.
Love Duke's. They make their own soda now. It's fun.
Did we talk about this yesterday, the crumble cookie soda?
No. The
Oh,
thing
yes.
that Steve sent us.
Yeah, crumble
The
cookie.
million gallons of sugar or whatever.
Dirty soda that has the same amount of sugar as 5 cans of real Coke.
Yeah,
That
That's
seems
a
like
lot.
a horrible idea.
Yeah.
That's where it's interesting that's where the beverage industry is trending, though.
Right?
You'd think that we would be, I don't know. It just feels like for a time everybody wanted to be a little more health
Healthier and
conscious, but now
healthier.
places like that and the Dutch Brothers and stuff are popping up all over the place, and every drink at Dutch Brothers has 200 grams of sugar in it or whatever.
So it's called Crazy Cousins, and it combines Red Bull, Mountain Dew. Right there, we should be done.
Yeah, we
This
should
shouldn't
stop.
be
That should
legal.
never happen.
You should not be allowed to do that.
I'm into it.
It also includes pineapple, strawberry puree, and coconut cream. So that's 840 calories for a soda, more than 5 times the recommended serving of sugar for your day.
For a day in your drink.
You still in?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They should call it the diabetes special.
Oh man, that's the equivalent of 19 Krispy Kreme donuts.
Oh my God!
Speaking of donuts,
Come on, man.
You can have 19 Krispy Kremes for under 1,000 calories?
No, grams of
sugar content.
Oh, I got super excited.
I mean, they do go down pretty easy.
Okay, so a couple weeks ago, we did a story about how RFK said he's going to investigate like Dunkin' and Starbucks making these super sugary iced coffees and lattes and stuff, and basically just saying, I've got my eyes on you. People are slurping down this extremely sugary coffee in the mornings. Maybe this shouldn't be happening. Do you think maybe the man has a bit of a point when we learn about the crazy cousins? With 5 times the recommended daily sugar intake? Like, should a place be allowed to sell something like this?
See, this is such a great conversation because, and again, this is why Ray should have gone to law school. This is a law school conversation because as soon as I take a stand, you guys can flank me with, well, what about this? Which is good. But this hits me just about in the nose, just right in the middle, because I don't think there's any debate about whether these things are good for people or bad. They're bad. But I'm also not a fan of the government telling us what we can consume. But it tells us that we can't consume cocaine and heroin and, things like that.
But is it telling us we can't consume it, or is it telling a
can't
company?
sell it.
Right. Yeah, like you shouldn't be putting this all into one container for a person.
Well, if I'm that company that I'm saying, well, then why aren't you banning cigarettes? Why are they legal? Because this is what I'm saying. If I'm that company, there's no way
I'm
I'm
going
saying.
to be completely honest with you guys. I would rather smoke a cigarette than drink a Crazy Cousins. I think I would feel better after the cigarette than after
Maybe
this
so, but
drink.
I mean, if either one of them's done habitually, they're going to be major long-term
It's kind of a false equivalency, though, right? Like, it's not the same thing.
It's not the same thing. It's the same principle. The principle is the government doesn't get to decide, barring some really exceptional circumstances, for things that are incredibly damaging and are much more difficult to break the habit of. I'd say that the standard is if we can have tobacco and alcohol, then we can have sugary drinks. And I'm not saying you should.
Yeah, but
I'm just saying.
alcohol is still regulated. Like, remember the old Four Locos? They had so much alcohol in them, they had to redo the formula, and now it's a weaker version because what they were selling was just unsafe for the general public.
Sure.
So then they had to go back to the lab and come up with something different.
Yeah, isn't that what the FDA is for? I mean, regulation of food and drug content?
Can we think of a food item that's not a drug that is illegal to sell?
Good question.
No. Because the problem is that even if you say, okay, you can't make this Crazy Cousins or whatever.
I mean, they did stop making the Panera charged lemonades.
It's a good one
for super caffeine content.
They did that for their own. They did that probably for PR. But they probably did that to avoid any lawsuits, as opposed to it being
Any additional
illegal.
lawsuits.
It's not illegal.
Lawsuits.
And by the way, I'm fine with companies dealing with the ramifications if those things make people sick, or they do on. I still don't buy it though. I mean, come on, you're literally buying something called charged. You got exactly what you were looking for. You knew what you were buying.
He's sitting right there.
No, I mean,
Sure did.
Andrew knows. Why do you buy it? Because it gets you what you want, right? You're not fooled by the fact that it's called charged lemonade. You know exactly what it is.
I love the way I'm being talked about right now, but I did know what I was doing when I bought it.
When I'm buying Mountain Dew, I know exactly what I'm buying. I know. It's not and so if I can't buy that crazy drink, why can't I'm just
make it sound like I'm under conservatorship?
A person could easily just drink three regular things. They could just drink all of those things by themselves. I'm going to have a Red Bull, a Mountain Dew, and put some syrup in it. I mean,
right, but that's them buying them separately. This is a company saying, hey, our stamp of approval is on the Crazy Cousin. Yes, it has more sugar than 19 Krispy Kreme donuts, but who cares?
Real question.
Normal energy drinks, though, are really dangerous.
Yeah,
and they're everywhere.
I don't think that those should exist, honestly. I get why they do, but I think it is crazy that they're as common as they are. Because people become addicted to them, and then it has terrible implications for their health. And since you can just pick up as many as you want at the gas station, they're just like, it's fine. Everyone just assumes it's okay when it's really not.
Have you seen the newest energy drinks? Have you checked out Yahweh yet?
What?
Yahweh?
Look it up. There are new Christian energy drinks. One's called Yahweh and has a picture of Jesus on it. And the people
that seems heretical.
The people that own the company, here's the part that kind of chaps my ass. You know, I'm an agnostic. You're a believer. One of us is right. One of us is wrong. We're never going to know in this lifetime. We'll see how it plays out. I respect you. I will defend your right to your religiosity until you get so stupid that I can't take it. And that's where these guys are. They said that God spoke to them and told them that he wanted them to spread his message through energy drinks.
Oh, for God's sake. Dude, if you're selling something and putting Jesus' face on it, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah, it's just like a non-trademark
It's like the
Mickey
opposite
Mouse.
of the whole point.
Yeah.
One of the flavors is called Berry Blessed.
For God's sake.
Like very blessed, but berry.
Yeah, this is exactly the kind of thing that, like, growing up in the extremely religious environment that I did, like, this would be pointed to and said, and like as an example of exactly what we should not be doing.
That's good.
Yes, this is very insulting to me.
I'm gonna get a
Sure
variety
seems
pack.
like it, man. I can't imagine. If I'm a serious believer, you're going to use your Savior to sell an energy drink? I mean, what is...
It would seem to me that the most devout out there would be the most offended.
You would think. At least if you're, like, actually devout, as opposed to, like, playing the game.
I wouldn't think they'd be very happy.
What's interesting, that's funny. What's interesting is that nowhere else on the description does it mention anything about, like, Christ or religion or anything. It's just a description of the energy drink, which makes me think this was an energy drink that they came up with.
Sure.
And then after the fact, they were like, ooh, what if we slap some Jesus stuff on
It's
here?
not full of manna or anything like that.
Yeah, what if we slap some crosses on here? Because nowhere is like, you'll love it for the smooth, crash-free energy and all this stuff. It's like, this just sounds like a
And doesn't it on the can at the bottom say something like, take him with you everywhere?
Yeah, take him anywhere.
For God. Oh, come on.
Well, the website is selling it as like, it's going to be a conversation starter. People will say, what's that on your energy drink can? And then you can witness to them.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I guess.
I mean, nothing screams devout like just selling out your Savior.
The Berry Best Blessed can says, if you declare with your mouth Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart God raised him from the dead, you will be saved.
That's a Bible verse.
Yeah, just like Berry Blessed.
Seems like there'd have to be a different part of heaven for you, though. Like if you know,
sure it's heaven?
If you came to Christ through an energy drink, like, oh yeah, you're over there. You're in the ball pit.
I mean, I can understand the argument, hey, whatever gets you there, gets you there. That's a fair, logical argument. But like this, you're just using religion to make money.
I would love to meet
Literally
the
what you're
person.
doing. Of course, how many of these evangelists and TV preachers are doing the exact same thing? They're just not selling energy drinks.
Yep. Tell you guys about Dr. Matt Bays. A good friend of mine right now needs to go see him. Not going to say who. He is a great sports medicine doctor. He can handle your injuries, especially if you have not been diagnosed yet, and that happens so often. I have Barbie ankles, and all through my sports career, I was constantly turning them and spraining them, and it just, would take way too long to heal. Well, you can do things about that now. Knees are tricky. Even surgeons don't like to work on knees because you don't get great outcomes. But if you or your little 12-year-old soccer player went down and it hurts and it's swollen and it's purple, go see Dr. Matt Bays. If you have chronic pain and you are interested in regenerative medicine, stem cell injections, go see Dr. Matt Bays. So he is a very smart doctor, a very reasonable person, not a zealot about anything. He is the most focused on customer service I've ever seen a doctor, because the people who are sitting in his waiting room are typically in some sort of pain or had an injury, and they want to get you in there as soon as possible. 636-735-3003, BaysSportsMed.com.
Join KMOX and Community American Credit Union for a free evening of fun as they celebrate the grand opening their new Des Peres branch June 4th from 5 till 7 p.m. It'll be a great time. You could win swag from the big ATM, the Amazing Things machine, meet Cardinals alumni, get a photo with Fred Bird, plus free food, entertainment, and more, and a chance to come on out and say hi to Chris Ronchi from the Chris and Amy Show. For more information, go to KMOX.com/events. If you owe the IRS, you have a legal issue, and you need the Lance Drury Law Firm. We'll protect your rights. Log on at LanceDruryLaw.com.
At EasyCater, we believe every workday gets better with great food. The 9 a.m. staff meeting? How about breakfast burritos and lots of coffee? Big client presentation at noon? Let's do Mediterranean bowls. Accounting's gotta work late. Keep them pepped up with spicy noodles. With EasyCater, you get a huge variety of favorite restaurants with tools to help meet dietary needs and stay on budget, all on one platform. So make every workday better with EasyCater. Start an order at EasyCater.com.
This summer, there's no better place to catch Team USA in the FIFA World Cup 26 than the Beer Garden at Anheuser-Busch. We hosted KMOX listeners there last week, and trust us, the atmosphere is incredible. Huge screens, great seats everywhere, ice-cold beer, $15 Michelob Ultra pitchers, $20 Ultra buckets, $5 Ultra drafts, and collectible FIFA cups while supplies last. Bring your crew, cheer on Team USA at the Beer Garden. Visit BudweiserTours.com for details.
When you want a brand new kitchen, there's nothing to it. There's a brand new way to do it. 3-day kitchen and bath. It's all about time.
Save time and money.
Do it now, don't wait till later. Call the top-notch renovator. It's about time.
3 days or less.
At 3-day kitchen and bath.
The pitch. Mason Wynn hits it hard. Deep left field. That ball's out of here.
Community America Credit Union has been helping people like you and me, shortstop Mason Wynn, to win big for 85 years. Cash back with your free checking? Win. No service fees or minimum balance? Win. Bank anywhere, anytime with their app? Win. So yeah, with Community America, you can win, and so can I, Mason Wynn. Community America Credit Union. Invested in St. Louis, invested in you.
Broadcasting from the Scott Credit Union Studio, 104.1 FM, KMOX.
Welcome back, DGS. Didn't mean for this to happen, but continuing on drinks for Thirsty Thursday, Pepsi is testing a special night version with extra caffeine to keep you up late.
Oh, for God's sake.
Man, we really are going in one direction, aren't we?
Mm-hmm. Well, we did used to have crazy things like Jolt.
Jolt. Never tried it. I was always afraid of it.
We tried it. It was the grossest thing ever. You're drinking syrup. This is what it tastes like. It's so much. I was in high school, I think, when it came out. Did not finish the drink. Oh, dude, it was all. I mean, ugh. It's like drinking maple syrup.
Rich, you'll enjoy this one. People online are chuckling at a beginner baker who didn't realize that you put decorations on after baking.
I saw this.
Oh.
I saw this. They posted on Reddit, and they were like, or maybe it was Instagram. I don't know. I saw it in my feed, and they were very sad. They had put like googly eyes, kind of like, I guess they were trying to make like a cute little character cupcake or cookies or something, and it just sank into the dough.
Lesson learned.
That feels
Or the
like,
batter.
like floating the cup in the toilet kind of thing.
Oh boy.
It does seem like it should be common sense, but if you've like never ever baked before,
Or peed in a cup.
or witnessed anything being poured.
That may be the best burn of 2026.
Honestly, it's so perfect. It's on the money. Like, yeah, I'm going to pour my drink from 2 feet away from the cup.
Well, that's what I asked him yesterday. He said that's what he does. I'm
I
like,
feel like I do pour from a distance usually.
That's dumb. You shouldn't do that.
I'm
You should
thinking
pour
about
from
my.
up close.
Do you pee from a distance?
Yeah.
When
Why?
you pee?
Well, yeah, I'm not getting all up on it.
Well, I mean, you know what I mean. Like, do you take a step back?
I'm a step or so back, I guess.
Wow.
So you're getting it on the floor.
No.
How far back would you say you are?
11, 12 feet? I don't know, like 2.5, 3
feet?
Brother.
What?
From the urinal?
Yeah. You guys have been next to me.
The floors in the bathroom are what they are.
No, I don't pee on the floor.
Sure you don't.
No, I don't.
It's
like you
unavoidable
do.
if you're that far away.
Look, I've been peeing longer than anyone here.
That's
Not to brag.
Technicality.
Not to toot my own
Technicality.
horn.
But it seems that
Look, as the P's are, I'm going to speak up here.
as the most experienced, it seems that you should finish over the toilet.
Right.
Yeah. I'll finish over this, but I'm not going to
So
start
you
out
just-
up.
you move up?
You have a stance like Rod Carew? You start out back here and then you
Move
finish.
in a little bit, yeah. Because I don't want to get splashed on. That's ew.
You're not going to get splashed on. You can regulate it, you know? It's not like the dam broke.
Do not have the. I don't know what that even means.
You can't stop midstream.
I mean, I can, but like, why would I?
I don't mean stop, just like control the pace so you're not splashing all over yourself. It's not a fire hose.
Greek to me. I do not know what you're referring to.
Right now, inflation is squeezing budgets, and global events can shake up the markets overnight. If you're close to retirement, you don't get unlimited do-overs, so this is not the time to just hope it works out. That's why Steve Auld and the team at the All Financial Group are hosting an upcoming educational seminar called Retirement Simplified, June 16th at the All Financial Group office. You'll learn how rising costs could drain your spending power, how political and economic headlines may impact your returns, and whether your retirement strategy is truly stress-tested for today's economy. This event is complimentary, and you must reserve your seat today. 636-230-8824. You can also get more details online at yourmoneymattersstl.com.
Investment advisory products and services made available through Impact Partnership Wealth, LLC, IPW, or registered investment advisor. Neither the firm nor its agents or representatives may give tax or legal advice. Individuals should consult with a qualified professional for guidance before making any purchasing decisions. The All Financial Group is not affiliated with nor endorsed by the U.S. government or any other government agency.
It's 1:56. This time check is sponsored by Paramount Men's Medical Center.
Hi, St. Louis. This is Ben Barnett. I'm a board-certified master arborist, and I've been caring for St. Louis trees for over 25 years. Today, I'm going to help you choose a tree care contractor. Here's how it's done, so pay close attention. First, call everyone you know who has ever done any type of outdoor work, including that cousin that used to sleep on your couch. Leave them all messages and wait around to see if they call back. Here's a hint, they won't. Now, post to all your social media that you are looking for recommendations for a good tree service. Now beware, because there will be hundreds of different recommendations. So you need to carefully go through each one, checking that they have the proper insurance, background checks, and even the slightest idea of what they're doing. Schedule a bunch of appointments, and when nobody shows up, get really frustrated and put the whole project off for another year. Or you could just call Timberline Professional Tree Care. 479-7475 or visit us online at stltreecare.com.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance engineer at a beverage manufacturing plant, he starts his day knowing every line is ready to run because Grainger delivers the industrial-grade products he needs to keep mixers, conveyors, and packaging equipment moving. With Grainger's vast selection of bearings, belts, and motors, he keeps operations running smoothly, so nothing grinds to a halt. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
While the world watches the stars at the FIFA World Cup this summer, Hyundai has its eyes on the next generation of talent. The future stars who are already turning heads at age 14. Because next doesn't wait for an invitation. And neither do we. Hyundai has always moved the future within reach. We did it when we made advanced safety standard on every vehicle and engineered EVs with ultra-fast charging capability. Because the future isn't some far-off concept. It's already here. Next starts now. Hyundai, an official partner of FIFA.
Spring cleaning rule number 1, out with the old, in with the new. And frankly, your family's old internet connection is a dinosaur. Upgrade to the 1 gig modern family standard from i3 Broadband. It's 100% true in-home fiber with equal upload and download speeds, so your teenager's gaming won't crash your video call. Even better, we're currently offering our longest price guarantees ever on our gig speed internet services. Say goodbye to exploding promo prices and hello to budget certainty. Visit i3broadband.com/radio and start your spring off right.
Experience the fierce passion and forbidden love of Romeo and Juliet at Opera Theater of St. Louis. This summer, let the world's most famous love stories sweep you off your feet with epic romance, drama, and heartbreak. See Shakespeare's masterpiece brought to life on stage with a lush score that will stir your soul. Performances run from June 13th through 27th. Tickets start at just $25. Secure your seats today at experienceopera.org for a magical summer night.
Celebrating 100 years of informing and entertaining. KMOX AM St. Louis, KMOX FM Hazelwood, the voice of St. Louis.
At 2 o'clock, it's a cloudy sky. Right now, 84 degrees downtown at the Arch. And just moments ago, St. Louis police make arrests in some high-attention cases. A 27-year-old is in custody for the property damage at businesses along the South Grand District, Steve's Hot Dogs, and the Gin Room. Many thousands of dollars in damages reported there. Police spokesman Mitch McCoy.
For one of the businesses, we're talking maybe approximately $8,000 of out-of-pocket expenses. It's just frustrating, especially when you're talking about some of our small businesses that have put roots in our community.
Meantime, 2 arrests related to car break-ins overnight in the Central West End. A 19 and a 20-year-old were arrested at about 5 a.m. while trying door handles or actively breaking into cars around Skinker and DeBoliver. Several big St. Louis area school districts passed their latest Highway Patrol bus inspections with flying colors. Major districts including Afton, Kirkwood, Lindbergh, and St. Charles had every single one of their buses pass with 0 marked defective or out of service. Parkway schools recorded a near-perfect 98% approval rate on the 105 buses that troopers inspected. Parkway Fleet Manager Travis Warren tells KMOX.
We always strive to get the Fleet Excellence Award every year. It's kind of a badge of honor. And for however many years that we've been doing it, I mean, we've only not gotten it twice in over probably 30, 35 years. So it's always something we strive to get and maintain, just, you know, to show that our district is one of the best and safest fleets out there.
Meantime, more than 800 buses across the state failed inspection. Rittner had a 25% failure rate. Ladue had a 20.8% failure rate. Our top national story from ABC News. 1 week before the first World Cup match, nearly 2,000 bartenders, cooks, and other hospitality workers at Stan Kroenke's SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles are set to vote on whether to authorize a strike. One issue, wages. Workers are asking Kroenke for $30 an hour. ABC's Alex Stone is in L.A.
The other thing that they are saying is they don't like that FIFA is demanding that they give up their social security numbers and fingerprints to do background checks, and they say they feel like this is going to turn into immigration enforcement. FIFA is saying no, that this is something that they need to do for security of the stadium at SoFi. But FIFA is saying this is between the union and the company. They're saying this is not about FIFA, but if there are no concession workers, if they are out on strike, it would be a very bad look next Friday night.
A concerning incident at a TSA checkpoint at a California airport. Authorities say they arrested a man who tried to get through security with an explosive device in his carry-on. ABC News Chief Justice correspondent Pierre Thomas.
According to the TSA, if the explosive device had detonated next to a window on a plane flying above 10,000 feet, it could have caused significant damage and a loss of cabin pressure.
President Trump facing a revolt over his fund to reward political allies, including January 6th rioters. Here's ABC's Jay O'Brien.
Several Senate Republicans now saying they will likely today support legislation to legally ban the president's so-called anti-weaponization fund. It comes even after Acting Attorney General Todd Blanche assured lawmakers this week that fund was dead. But last night, when asked if it was truly defunct, the president said he didn't know, adding, quote, ask the lawyers.
The Dow from Stifel is up 912 points to 51,599.
Lots of sunshine with us as we go through our Thursday afternoon, and we're all noticing the temperatures coming up a little bit. Humidity still kind of in the moderate range. Not the bone dry air we've had the last 2 days, but still not too bad. 88 for the high. Tonight, some clouds around 66. Friday, partly sunny. Definitely going to feel the humidity coming back on Friday. Maybe a spot afternoon shower, but a lot of dry time, 88. A few scattered showers and thunder showers around Friday night. The weekend, partly sunny and very humid on Saturday, but nothing more than a spot shower. Again, a lot of rain-free time, 89. Sunday, partly sunny and very humid with a much better chance of scattered showers and thunderstorms around. A couple of them could be on the strong side. We'll keep an eye on that. 89 again on Sunday. From the Saliga Heating and Cooling Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Dave Murray on 104.1 FM, KMOX.
Sponsored by Artistic Decks. Right now, cloudy sky, 84 downtown at the Arch. I'm Michael Calhoun, KMOX News.
Artistic Decks. For 26 years, we've been making dreams affordable in the St. Louis area. With an A-plus BBB rating, we're the team you can trust. Let us build your dream deck. Artistic Decks. For a free consultation, call us at 314-280-0821.
The Dave Glover Show is sponsored by the Michaels Flooring Outlet, the flooring experts. IGotFloored.com.
Welcome back, DGS. Thanks to everyone who came out to Dave Glover Band gig at Del Mar. We're booking more shows for the summer and excited about it and working on new tunes like that one. Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
And that's you, right?
That's us practicing.
No, I mean, like, you're going to be Michael McDonald.
I would love to be, but I have Dave Farber in the band.
Oh.
Who has a
Has he got that
Doobie
down?
Brothers band.
Oh, well, yeah. And I guess that probably solves it.
Dave's pretty good.
I was going to say. That
Dave's
sounds
pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I sing this. I sing this on the way home almost every night. And I'm getting more and more Michael McDonald.
All right.
But I'm afraid it would be an impression.
That's
which would be bad.
Such a unique voice.
Oh, yeah. Yes. You can only do so much Michael McDonald.
What if you guys did everything as him?
That'd be fun.
Like do Beatles as Michael McDonald.
That'd be fun. Who wants to tell me about the new screw worm?
The what?
The screw worm?
Yeah.
You know this one?
Yeah, I know a bit about the screw worm. It's the New World screw worm, of course, which is, of all the kinds of screw worm, that's the one you want. It's the one you want the least. No, so this is a really bad beef parasite that can pop up in cows, and it can cause huge problems with, because it decimates cattle populations essentially. And we had eradicated it since 1966, but Elon cut all the screwworm monitoring programs that we had. So now some larva has been found in a calf for the first time since 1966.
So we get to go after Elon for this then, right?
Yeah, I mean, and I think the president's spokesperson for this says that
he's a spokesperson for the screwworm.
I don't recall her name, but it's his like FDA or whatever. She says there's nothing to worry about right now in terms of like, this is not a huge threat to cattle health or public health. But some people are understandably concerned because this is a pretty nasty parasite.
Yeah, I think we're going to continue to see more things like that. I didn't even know that existed, much less that it was cut.
Well, it's been gone. I mean, pretty much the entirety of your life.
Yeah, it says it's been basically gone for 60 years. Gee, it's almost like the protections we had in place were working. Almost.
Do you see that Bezos is spending $500 million funding research to find the ultimate algorithm of the human brain so that it can be synthesized with AI to finally push AI over the edge?
Nonsense words.
Yeah.
Straight up gobbledygook.
Yeah, I'm really not trying to be a smart aleck, but when we talk about pushing AI over the edge, and that is to accomplish what? Like, what is the ultimate goal with that?
I would love to ask that question of them.
Well, I'm sure their answer in some way is make money.
Yeah, if Bezos is doing it, it's because
Right,
because
but
we can then sell that to the government, or we can sell that to governments all over the world.
But what is that going to be used for?
Great question. I don't think they care. If it makes billions, that's what's going to matter.
I think that's the ultimate question, though. And it's the simplest question. Like, hey, where are we going? Like, tell me the best case scenario of this, because I can imagine some bad ones.
Yeah.
But you, Altman, Bezos, Musk, tell me your best case.
Isn't it? So maybe this is crazy, and maybe it doesn't work this way, but it would seem to make a lot more sense if we were just using the concept of AI to create a bunch of very industry-specific experts. We're going to make AI to deal medical problems, and it's all it does. It doesn't have any other stuff. It doesn't have information about anything military. It doesn't have anything about human beings. It's just this. That would seem to be more productive than just let's make these general intelligences that really we can't see the end of. Like, we don't know how that ends. We don't know if it's good, bad, indifferent. Could be the greatest thing ever. Could not be.
Our economy is so wrapped up in that at this point, though.
Yeah.
Like, if AI just went away tomorrow, we would be in a very bad place as far as like the markets and stuff. So I also feel like a lot of it is just we got to keep doubling and tripling down and like hoping this all works out, because that's where like just so much money has been poured into this.
Yeah.
And so much of like the government's willingness to just go along with what these tech companies want to do is this fear that China is going to overtake us. So we're throwing a lot of caution to the wind to just in the spirit of being first.
Yeah, I'm thinking that this is even beyond the Manhattan Project, that there has to be someone thinking about the fact that if the true singularity is possible, whoever gets there first in a best case scenario kind of way will literally rule the world.
Oh, there's no question this is it's the modern arms race. You don't want your competitors to get it before you do.
But my spidey sense tells me that whoever gets it, it's not going to make that big of a difference. There are worse actors out there than us, certainly, but I don't feel great if we're the ones who do that. Because like Rach, I'm even more clueless about it than you guys. Like, I can't even imagine. I can't even feature it. Like when you talk about universal basic income, does not compute. Where's the money come from? I don't understand any of it. This is interesting. The Archdiocese of Washington, D.C. has, I don't think they were defrocked, but they were pulled out of their job as exorcists because they have been putting out social media content, saying basically that UFOs are real, but they're demons. Which, of course, I think Pete Hegseth has said and other people in administration, but now Catholic priests who are exorcists are saying it, and the cardinal there in D.C. is like, nope, we're not going there. You're out of a job.
Yeah, you may want to clear those things with your bosses before going out there with it, right?
Seems to be a lot more leeway in the Catholic Church than I thought.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like once you cause trouble, then you're in trouble. That's a lot of things, though.
I didn't know they had so many exorcists.
Yeah, man, they do. They were recruiting new ones. Yes.
Recruiting?
Yeah. I'm not making it up.
Like
Yeah.
if I'm good at being an exorcist?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, no, there's a whole little Navy SEAL brigade of Catholic exorcists that go out and exorcise people. It's National Cheese Day. 52% of Americans self-identify as cheese obsessed.
I mean,
Obsessed.
I wouldn't go that far.
yeah.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
It's a nice compliment to a lot of things.
But I can live without it on a lot of things.
You
Not
wanna-
a pizza, but
Just don't cut it too many times.
You want to do a quick, impromptu Elite Eight of cheesy dishes?
sure.
All right. Andrew, lead it off.
Oh. Macaroni and cheese.
There you go.
Sorry, I thought you had
Pizza.
the dishes already.
Pizza.
Pizza.
What about
Yeah. It's hard.
Cheese tray.
yeah, charcuterie. Charcuterie situation.
There's the winner. Let's go.
Chunk of cheese.
Loaded nachos.
Oh, that's
yum.
a good one.
Yeah.
Andrew.
Grilled cheese.
Grill.
Nice.
Cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Cheese puffs.
Oh, cheesy puffs.
Well played.
You get the last one, Dave.
It is tougher than you think. There's a gazillion of things covered in
Go
cheese.
for a fondue.
I do like a fondue.
Pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah. It's kind of gross when you're doing it, though.
Yeah.
Okay. Mac and cheese versus pizza.
Mac and cheese.
Pizza.
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 Versus nachos.
Nachos.
You're in the wrong room.
I like that she went down with the ship, though.
Not
Yeah.
not
I
chutery.
like, I like a nice charcut
Grilled cheese versus cheeseburger.
burger.
Cheeseburger.
Boiga.
Boiga. Cheese puffs versus fondue.
Cheesy puffs.
Yeah, puff.
I don't know what a fondue is, but I'm not fond of cheesy puffs, so I'm going to say fondue.
Puffs moves on. Pizza versus nachos.
Pizza.
Boiga versus puffs.
Burger.
Burger.
Boiga versus pizza.
Pizza.
Burger.
Burger.
I don't even know what the.
We don't
Right now,
have a
if you go burger,
tiebreaker.
burger wins.
Okay.
If you go pizza, it's a tie.
Then we would have to find someone.
Or we could just leave it a tie. How about this? Cheeseburger on a pizza.
Never had it.
You ever had have you ever had a cheeseburger pizza?
No. That's what I'm saying.
Man, there's a good cheeseburger pizza out there. You can get it at the store.
Are you talking about the one that has like hamburger meat on it, or are you talking about the one that has like relish and mustard and ketchup and stuff?
It's got the one that I like is the Four Hands one. That is the drive-in
High Point.
High Point drive-in cheeseburger pizza.
And what's
it's got
on it?
burger, French fries, ketchup, onions. I think pickles. Yeah, it's pretty good. Man.
Oh,
It's pretty good.
Oh, you're out with pickles, aren't you?
I'm out with ketchup.
Actually, you know what? There are no
I'm out
pickles. It's actually, I'm sorry, it's not ketchup. It's got a burger sauce as the sauce instead of pizza sauce.
I hate to do this to Andrew because he's gone tomorrow, but Rach, you know, I've been craving this. We may need to find a fourth and go get the giant burger at Maggie O's.
Yum.
Big burg.
That thing is
It's a good burger.
a monster, and it's so good.
It's not just giant; it's really good.
It's like
Do you think they
we
hate
need
it
like
when we
3
order it?
more
Yes.
people.
You could do, you could do
That's a
just
good
the three
point.
of you and just have and just make it 2 meals.
Bring it back.
Yeah, lunch and dinner.
Dude, it's
A
worth
big
it.
tray of fries.
It's the most fries I've ever seen in my life.
It is the most fries I've ever seen. Yeah.
It's like the whole ass oven tray just covered in fries.
Oh, it's so good.
Well, back to the cheesy Elite Eight.
Yeah.
I think what we've proved is cheese is an amazing compliment, but the actual cheese-centric dishes, they didn't do so hot.
Very true.
Like, I literally said a plate of cheese,
Yeah.
and you guys turned your noses up at it.
Yep.
I mean, I like a plate of cheese, but not up against nachos.
Mm,
Nachos are like a staple food.
no, that's
What is the best food that stands alone?
Not true.
Well, as the saying goes, the cheese.
Is it the Kentucky Derby? I'm sorry.
What?
Look behind you.
They're doing something like some Olympics, I guess.
There's an
Kersey
announcement.
There.
There's an announcement on the WashU campus. It's where they have the Olympic rings. It's the St. Louis Sports Commission, and Jackie Joyner-Kersey's there. I don't know exactly what they just announced, but the mayor has a flowery hat on, and it was. I was like, "Is this the Kentucky Derby?"
Silly ass hat she's got.
She looks like if Zora were super gay.
It's like a mobster hat.
Yeah, she looks like a pirate.
I didn't say anything mean about you, Miss Mayor.
No, it just surprised me. I looked up. I'm like, "Oh, is this Kentucky Derby?"
No, don't get me wrong. I love pirates.
I couldn't feel more like I'm dreaming right now.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That was just so distracting. And I got Rachel's attention, and then she looked, and we're both over here laughing. It's just a
It's just not what I was expecting to see.
Yeah,
exactly.
you don't.
That's exactly. I saw JJK up there a minute ago looking like JJK
Also,
always looks.
It's like 2 p.m. This isn't the news or anything, right? So they broke in with this?
I guess.
What's going on?
It's a big deal for St. Louis, whatever it is.
I didn't see what it was, but my understanding is it's a pretty significant thing. It's Olympic
wonderful.
related. I think some kind of Olympic trials. I'll look and see. I'll find it. It's a pretty significant thing.
The hat wearing Olympics finally coming to St. Louis.
Why is she wearing the hat?
She just brandished the hat. She just
did. She just tipped it.
It's not a bad hat. It just
No,
surprised
it's
me.
not. It's not. She
It's
looks
not
pretty
a bad
good.
hat.
I mean, I wouldn't wear it.
I wish you would.
Just a reminder to have your air conditioner checked for the summer so you don't have a mishap and it goes down on the hottest day of the year. But it's always best to have it done. Call us and we'll be more than happy to come out there and check it for you. And like always, if you're having your furnace checked by another company and you are told that this is the year you need to replace it, call me for a second opinion. The 0% interest is still available on most brands. Save your cash and keep your credit cards open and away from those high rates. Call me. You'll be glad you did. Bart Inman, one easy number in Missouri and Illinois. The easiest. It is 314-293-2600 or on the website bartinman.com. Now that's Bart with a B, Inman with an I.com. God bless.
I'm Anna Garcia, host of True Crime News, the podcast. Every week, we bring you in-depth coverage on cases making headlines, as well as those that go under the radar. Tune in for murders that defy explanation, mysteries seeking exploration, and shocking secrets that will leave you breathless. Each week, we honor the victims by going beyond the salacious in our search for justice. Crime never stops, and neither do we. Listen to True Crime News, available now on the Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Let me tell you something about insurance. When you sign your insurance policy, for some brokers, that's the finish line. Handshake, commission, done. Then you may not hear from them again until it's time for renewal. But your business runs all year, so do the gaps and the risk. So go to Supersure.com. If your company has more than 25 employees, whether you're the owner, CFO, or HR manager, it can be too complex to just go buy a policy online. Supersure is the super agency built for you, licensed in every state for your business insurance and employee benefits, all with year-round support for you and your team. At Supersure.com, you can access tools like Fine Print Facts. It'll translate your current policy into plain English so you see what's covered and what's not. Plus a business value calculator so you can estimate what your business is worth so you know what actually needs protecting. Go to Supersure.com. One super agency, one powerful platform, all your policies in one place. Supersure.com. That's Supersure.com. Paid for by Supersure Insurance Agency, LLC, a licensed insurance agency.
The pitch. Mason Wynn hits it hard. Deep left field. That ball's out of here.
Community America Credit Union has been helping people like you and me, shortstop Mason Wynn, to win big for 85 years. Cash back with your free checking. Win. No service fees or minimum balance. Win. Bank anywhere, anytime with their app. Win. So yeah, with Community America, you can win, and so can I, Mason Wynn. Community America Credit Union, Invested in St. Louis, invested in you.
Mizzou football will be here before you know it. Join us for the 100th anniversary of Memorial Stadium with season tickets. Join the season ticket waitlist at mutigers.com/FB waitlist and get ready to lock in tickets for 2026. The home schedule is highlighted by games against Florida, Texas A&M, Texas, Kentucky, and Oklahoma. Don't wait to reserve your spot. Join the waitlist at mutigers.com/FB waitlist. MIZ.
I'm Ultima Morgan. Every year, almost 30,000 babies in America are born with birth injuries. It's every parent's worst nightmare. If your child suffered a birth injury, please call our firm to find out if we can help.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Teachers, healthcare workers, first responders, and military, this one's for you. Scott Credit Union's Community Heroes program offers special financing on homes, autos, and more. It's our way of saying thanks. Visit scu.org today. Equal housing lender, NMLS number 415767. Terms and conditions apply.
Proudly serving St. Louis for over 100 years. KMOX, the voice of St. Louis.
Welcome back, DGS 223. Gene says that the Marathon Olympic trials are coming here in 2028.
Very cool.
Very cool. All I know about St. Louis marathons is from Amy, and it's a hilly, difficult course.
Sounds like a trial.
Almost like a test.
Like you don't belong there if you can't do this.
I mean, it's almost like that's what the trial is.
And evidently you have to wear a silly hat.
Really?
That's how we do it in the STL.
Yeah, they all have to wear the hat. If the hat comes back dirty, we'll know it was on the ground and you're out.
I'm trying to. Okay, the course will take athletes through some of the city's most iconic locations, including Washington University, site of the 1904 Olympic Stadium.
Super cool.
I'm reading here they have to run up and then back down the arch.
That is rough.
That's gonna be
I
hard.
guess you could just kind of slide down though.
You could slide down, yeah.
Hey, we haven't had a woke story in a while. Want to hear one?
Sure.
Yeah.
The New York State Legislature has passed a bill. It's now on Governor Hochul's desk to sign or veto that changes all public legal discussion from father and mother to gestating person and non-gestating person so that people are not excluded.
Okay. I mean,
yeah, me too.
I think it's a little bit overkill, perhaps, but like it also doesn't affect my life.
Right.
Same.
In any way.
Yeah, well said.
It's like I don't care.
Yeah.
Sorry.
In my head, it's
I
like, all
don't
right,
care.
it seems a bit much, but like, it's not going to impact me one way or the other.
Yeah, maybe this is what's wrong with me for like our MAGA friends out there, but that's not a hill I'm going to die on. Like, that's not even something I'm going to fight about.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay. All right.
And none of us have to call it the same thing.
Right.
Yeah, it's not like they're going to imprison you if you say mom or dad.
Right.
You know.
I mean, I get why it's jarring. I get why people are like, well, that seems like that's fine. Everybody can have that reaction, but in the end, does it really impact you? The answer to me is no.
You know what is pissing me off, though? Presidential libraries.
Why? Are you talking about the Obama one?
All of them. I'm in my older age, I'm becoming more and more anti-celebrity, anti-ruler, and we've always had them, right? I think they're way more ostentatious than they used to be. I think Obama's looks effing ridiculous. Trump's going to blow some stupid crap out of the water. I just think that maybe people want to be ruled. You know, like this whole thing that we did 250 years ago was anti that. But boy, we sure act like people who want a king. And so, yeah, I don't like them. And I certainly don't like that they're $1 billion apiece.
I'm with you, shockingly.
It's privatized funding, but then we, the taxpayer, pay for the upkeep the rest of eternity. I just don't like it. I don't like building giant anythings to any individual person like that.
So, I'm not trying to be a smart aleck. Should we tear down the Washington Monument?
No, I was just about to say there are exceptions for especially great presidents after they're dead. My 2 cents.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there should ever be a monument to a living president. I don't think there should ever be any gold statue of any president ever. And I just don't like that the presidential library, which I, as a kid, had always pictured just like a normal looking house that was kind of fancy, and you went in and that's where Truman, wrote a letter to blah, blah. But the stuff that we're building now, it looks like dystopian places where you hide seeds.
Before YouTube DIY videos, before skip ad, before don't forget to like and subscribe, there was KMOX. And this Saturday, we're still at your service. At 8, the Garden Hotline with Michelle Reeser-West, sponsored by Chesterfield Valley Nursery. At 11, the Home Improvement Show with Rich Orris, sponsored by Mosby Building Arts. So, skip the videos and get it done right. KMOX is at your service, starting Saturday at 8.
Soon we will know who's going to be wearing rings at the end of the NBA season, and you can celebrate with FanDuel as well. Right now, new customers get $350 in bonus bets guaranteed after betting $5 for 7 straight days with FanDuel. FanDuel is the best place to bet all your favorite players or teams during NBA's biggest event. Seek out individual player markets or build an epic same-game parlay, whatever you want to do. And best of all, with FanDuel, you get paid instantly when you win. FanDuel.com/Missouri to get $350 in bonus bets guaranteed after you join and bet $5 for 7 days straight. FanDuel, an official partner of the NBA. Must be 21 or over and present in Missouri. First online real money wager only. Minimum $5 wager required for 7 consecutive days. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets which expire 7 days after receipt. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
When someone tells me, Gary, I just want to feel calm about this, I usually say, good, that's fixable. Because calm doesn't come from watching the stock market, it comes from having a plan. Let's build one together. Visit my website, checkwithgary.com, or call 800-966-1690. My show, Wealth and Wisdom with Gary Goldberg, every Saturday morning at 7 o'clock, here on KMOX FM 104.1.
Here's Dave Murray's weather forecast.
Lots of sunshine with us as we go through our Thursday afternoon, and we're all noticing the temperatures coming up a little bit. Humidity still kind of in the moderate range. Not the bone dry air we've had the last 2 days, but it's still not too bad. 88 for the high. Tonight, some clouds around 66. Friday, partly sunny. Definitely going to feel the humidity coming back on Friday. Maybe a spot afternoon shower, but a lot of dry time, 88. A few scattered showers and thunder showers around Friday night. The weekend, partly sunny and very humid on Saturday, but nothing more than a spot shower. Again, a lot of rain-free time, 89. Sunday, partly sunny and very humid with a much better chance of scattered showers and thunderstorms around. A couple of them could be on the strong side. We'll keep an eye on that. 89 again on Sunday. From the Saliga Heating and Cooling Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Dave Murray on 104.1 FM, KMOX.
It's time for a $98 AC tune-up.
Honey, I found the one.
Oh, I thought I was the one.
Oh, you are, but this one's certified, background check, shows up on time, and can install all the ceiling fans.
Heating, cooling, electrical, and plumbing. Trusted pros who do it right.
This summer, there's no better place to catch Team USA in the FIFA World Cup 26 than the Beer Garden at Anheuser-Busch. We hosted KMOX listeners there last week, and trust us, the atmosphere is incredible. Huge screens, great seats everywhere, ice-cold beer, $15 Michelob Ultra pitchers, $20 Ultra buckets, $5 Ultra drafts, and collectible FIFA cups while supplies last. Bring your crew, cheer on Team USA at the Beer Garden. Visit BudweiserTours.com for details.
Your bathroom should feel less routine and more daily escape. At Michael's Baths, they can transform ordinary bathrooms into a beautiful, comfortable space for homeowners across St. Louis and surrounding areas. And now they're introducing new premium walls. If you love the look of stone without the upkeep, you're going to love this. Sleek, durable, designed to elevate your space. For a limited time, enjoy a free range shower head or upgrade with safety features like grab bars or a built-in seat. Call Michael's Baths today and schedule a free consultation. 636-775-0800.
Get inside your Redbirds in the 2026 season every Tuesday at noon. It's All Access with Cardinals manager Ollie Marmol on your voice of the Cardinals, KMOX.
Our conversation with Ricky Horton is sponsored by Rawlings. Visit the Rawlings Experience at Westport.
Welcome back, guys. DGS on KMOX. Time to talk to our pal Ricky Horton. Hello, Rick.
Hey, Dave. How are you? What's going on?
Not too much, buddy. Going to be playing some golf with our mutual friend Ed, that you introduced me to next week, but I believe you'll be in New York.
I will. He actually asked me about that. Probably trying to get the gang back together again. But yeah, no, I'll be in New York and then on to Minnesota after that. And looking forward to the road trip. I always like going back to New York, my home state, but because I might get a chance to see some folks there.
Where did you grow up in New York, Rick?
I grew up about 70 miles north of New York City, but we were scared to death of the city. My parents made me that way. It's like, well, that's where stuff happened. So I went to a Met Cardinal game when I was 10 years old, and I'm looking over my shoulder the whole time thinking, like, I because my parents instilled this fear because they heard all this stuff because we were in a very small kind of rural town right up the Hudson River. And oddly, my mom got her purse stolen in the ladies' room. So, I mean, kind of made it like, okay, self-fulfilling prophecy, I guess.
So did you fall in love with the city once you grew up and got there?
I liked it better as a player than I did when I was younger. I think I had to get through that. And then visiting there as a player, I first started loving it because of Shea Stadium was where I watched it. Again, we would only go to Cardinal games. So I would watch, I remember Brock and Gibson and Mike Shannon. I mean, I remember that. Julian Javier, that's the teams I kind of remember in the early 60s because a lot of my relatives were Cardinal fans. So I just remember falling in love with that stadium. So when I went there as a player, I say adult, I'm not sure how adult I was in my early 20s, but it's like, okay, this is the big leagues and this is a cool place to be. And then I kind of like the vibe. I love Central Park. I love, Times Square. I mean, it's a high vibe place, obviously. And I mean, it's the classic thing though. I'm not sure I'd want to live there.
Rick, earlier this week we had Lawrence Maroney, the former Patriot football player in, and he was telling Wheels in a Break that baseball was actually his sport. He was better at baseball than football. Did you have a sport like that? Was baseball always your number one? I know you played basketball as well.
I was better at doing math. Is that a sport?
Wow,
I don't think it really is. Yeah. So I was actually on the math team in high school. So I joked about that with John Rooney, but I literally was on the math team. So the answer is that no, not really. I played basketball. I was pretty good in basketball. I don't think I could have played in a junior college or something, but I wasn't, I could shoot and that's about it. But I loved basketball. My mom was a basketball player and played in women's leagues when I was young. So basketball was actually my first love. And I loved the Knicks as a kid, which means I am digging right now because I'm a Knicks fan. So, and I haven't had much to root for about 40 years. But my mom instilled the love of basketball to me, and so I just wasn't as good at it.
So, is that story about math is how John got the Archimedes nickname for you?
Yeah, 100%. No,
have you heard that?
I think Andrew learned this on Tuesday. Be careful who you tell what too, because And so I brought that up one time about the math team, and then I went on to say the actual truth is I was on the team all year and never got a question right. So I was a bench warmer on the math team. So every once in a while we have to do something that humbles us. But it was pretty cool to be with these very wise individuals and good friends of mine.
So, Rick, Kevin Wheeler said something very wise, as Kevin Wheeler always does about baseball. But he brought up that not only has Jordan Walker done well and struggled, but he's done well and struggled and then done well again, which seems very important.
Okay, that is well. I'm going to go ahead and call him wise also. So that's two of us labeling him that way. So Kevin, you can be pretty happy with yourself right now. But no, that's a thing. I mean, it is the Jose Oquendo line about teaching kids to play infield. He said young players will say, "I don't care if they miss the ball. I want to know what they do the next time it's hit to them."
Right.
That's what I care about. And that's the same thing with a guy. When a guy struggles, do you spiral and then you lose them for 2 months or 2 years or the rest of their life? I mean, I've seen that happen with players where they just get the negative vibe going and they can't recover from it. And some takes them a month, some of them takes a year, and some of them just don't get it. But to have Jordan come back so quickly after striking out 6 times in a row and then becoming dangerous again right away, it's like, okay, that's a guy that's got some fortitude to him. He's got some recovery to him. He's got some resilience to him.
On that same note, not that it's not the same thing because we haven't seen J.J. Weatherholt struggle the way that we saw Walker for the last 2 years really kind of battle being in the big leagues. But J.J.'s kind of done the same thing now, right? He was amazing in April, slipped a little bit for part of May, but now here we are. He's rolling again. And I don't know if you've seen a lot of the breakdowns, Ricky, but he's doing things as a rookie second baseman that nobody's done in 100 years. And that's crazy.
And defense is even part of that. Base running is extraordinarily good.
Yeah.
So, honestly, the difference between, and I love Jordan Walker, but the difference between the two of them, you could know J.J. Weatherholt for 5 minutes and believe that he's going to be that guy. I mean, there's no worry that he's going to go into some dark place. I mean, I think Jordan's a little more of a thinker. Not that J.J.'s a thinker too, but
no, I
think J.J.'s, that they're just different in terms of how they compete. And I think, Jordan might maybe overthink. Let's put it that way. Yeah. But JJ's got a really good balance of that, and I think it's pretty apparent.
Yeah, and obviously totally different, career experiences. I mean, JJ, having been a college guy, built a lot of that confidence doing it in the college level, where Jordan was in the big leagues by the time that Weatherholt was probably a sophomore in college.
Yeah, so I always told guys when I was coaching with the Indians at the time, they were the Indians. I tell guys, look, you can give up 3 ropes in a row as a pitcher. This is the pitcher's equivalent to that. You got to get up on the mound and think, this guy's not going to hit me, because that's what I developed from. I developed that from a lot of coaching and a lot of whatever beyond that. Maybe it was just me too, or just my own training, whatever it was. But I kind of had that sense of nobody can hit me. And they did. And trust me, you got to lie to yourself sometimes. You got to get back on the mound and go, yep, Mike Schmidt's not going to hit a home run here. And then, 5 seconds later, you watch him run around the bases. But then the next guy, nope, that guy's not going to hit me. It's really it's a mental exercise. It's almost a compartmentalization and that guys do to maintain their confidence. And I think JJ has that, in flying colors.
It's interesting, Ricky. I've always thought, and I've heard a lot of people describe it this way. I'm not sure that everybody agrees, but I think to be an elite athlete, you have to have something in your head where you kind of lie to yourself sometimes. I mean, I think you have to because the guy you're going against is good, but your mentality has to be, I don't care. I'm going to be better today, even if you're not.
So I'll say this. You hear me say on the air all the time, I think pitchers should get timeouts. And why do hitters get time? Why are they tired from swinging twice and watching 3 pitches? A pitcher's throwing 40 pitches in an inning and doesn't get a timeout. And I mean if it's a big inning, he should be able to have a timeout. So here's what I'd say about this. It reminds me, I never liked the pitching coach coming out to talk to me, because they're going to come out and remind me, okay, so here's what we got to do. You're reminding me of something I screwed up on. I'm already past that. I mean, honestly, I've already kind of said, look, I've kind of done my own little mental gymnastics to somehow convince myself that the world's not caving in around me. And now you're going to come out and remind me of that. And I'm not blaming them. I'm just saying it wasn't as productive to me because I probably wasn't listening much anyway, frankly.
Listen, you guys, it strikes me that in my own athletic career, I think I was always lying to myself one way or the other.
Yeah.
Telling myself, you're not going to, this one's going between your legs, or you're
so is confidence and lying, are they synonyms? I don't know.
So.
It feels like it. I mean, in a sports world, you've got to believe that it's going to happen until it doesn't, and then if it doesn't, you go back to believing again, and it's not like false, I mean, there's no way, like me playing high school basketball, I mean, I can't go to the free throw line after not practicing and think I'm going to make a shot. I mean, there has to be something that you've done to prepare for that. But I mean, I can't be thinking, I'm not really that good. Those guys are better. And I'm not, I just hope it goes in. I mean, hope is not a strategy.
No, and it's interesting too, Ricky, and I think that there's, the big part of this is there are you probably got the percentage better, but there's probably like 1 or 2% of pro athletes or athletes at any level that are always the best person on the field. But everybody else, you're facing better people sometimes, and if you don't believe you're good, why should anyone else believe you're good?
Yeah. I had the great gift of competing in high school against the 4th pick in the country, a left-handed pitcher who threw upper 90s in high school. His catcher couldn't catch him. Half the time, the catcher would run back to the screen and pick up the ball, and I was up against him several times. And I beat him twice out of the 3 times that we faced each other. He had a walk-off hit the one time I lost to him in a 1-0 game. And so, but I mean, I clearly wasn't him. He had ability way beyond mine. But it's like, well, wait a minute. If I do my thing, and I mean, I can still win this game. And I just think that was as a 17-year-old, that was a really good kind of place to be and a good lesson to learn.
Rick, I'm going to end things here with a Dave question. We haven't had one in a while, but I'm curious. The saying, there's nothing new under the sun. When that comes to pitching and modern day pitching, whether it's one of our guys or it's Skeens or Mizrachi, whoever it is, how often do you see a pitch where you go, that didn't even exist when I was pitching?
Well, that's a very Solomon-like question for you to say nothing under the sun, but I'm going to equate that to baseball here. Not very often. Red Shandies. Well, I will say this. Red Shandies used to say you always see something new, and it doesn't mean that it's, like completely new, but you'll see something in baseball every year that you've never seen before. Red was very fond of saying that. And I think it was part of his passion and love for the game that he communicated to people. But, there have been guys, I mean, Dwight Gooden was something I've never seen before until I see Mizrachi. So, I mean, Dwight Gooden was head and shoulders better than anybody in my era for a short period of time. And so you get these wow things, and then, but that's the fun of it, though. I mean, there's not anything, if I see a guy hit a ball 600 feet, then I'll say, wow.
Thank you, Rick. Appreciate it, buddy.
Might happen. All right, guys.
Cardinals fans, this is Ricky Horton. Have you ever had a dream of meeting your favorite former Cardinals? You can make those dreams come true all season long with St. Louis Cardinals alumni experiences. You can join me and other former Cardinals players at events including Cardinals Conversations, Fans at Bat, Turn 2 with Ozzy, Cardinals Kids Clinics, and Cardinals Fantasy Camps. Don't miss your chance to make lifelong memories. Visit cardinals.com/alumni for more information.
If you're craving baseball conversations about your favorite players, alumni, and franchise memories, you'll love that Cardinals Magazine is dedicated to the stories that matter most to you. From Gold Gloves to championship rings, from the Wizard and Willie to Albert, Yachty, Uncle Charlie, and well beyond. Their careers define our pages. Treat yourself or a friend to a subscription today at cardinals.com/magazine. Cardinals Magazine, past, present, and future, it's all here.
So, guys, about my friends at First Missouri Credit Union. And, I do a lot of lives, and I do a lot of lives for these guys. So you can probably guess essentially what I'm going to say. But my hope is that even though you've heard it a few times, at some point something new hits you or it just connects and you go, well, this is kind of silly. It used to be, back when I was a younger man, that if you're going to open an account or, move money from a bank to a credit union, you had to bring a banker box full of documents, and it was just a big pain in your ass. And it's not like that at all anymore. They can get it done for you in about 15 minutes. You may want to move some of the money out of your bank to First Missouri because unless you're at a bank I just don't know about, no bank in St. Louis pays 4.27% on their checking account, and certainly not up to $100,000. They'll give you a pretty good interest rate up to $1,000 or $5,000, but this is real money and real investments. The best rates on vehicle loans. We're also open to giving signature loans. All you have to do is deposit $25 in the checking account, and you are a member. 314-544-5050, the number one, stmocu.org.
Get ready for a night back with legendary hits and non-stop energy. Bryan Adams is bringing the Roll with a Bunches tour to Enterprise Center Friday, July 24th.
Hello, this is Bryan Adams.
Sing along to the classics as Bryan Adams delivers an unforgettable night of rock anthems. Plus, special guests Pat Benatar and Neil Giraldo. Bryan Adams, July 24th. For more info, KMOX.com/events.
The road to the United Bowl starts here. Your St. Louis Battlehawks have clinched the playoffs and earned Dome Field advantage. Playoff football is coming back to St. Louis, Sunday, June 7th at 5 p.m. Get your tickets now at UFLBattlehawks.com. United, we battle.
This is the story of the one who keeps multiple buildings running smoothly day after day. Plumbing that flows, HVAC that hums, cleaning supplies that keep surfaces sparkling. That's why she counts on Grainger. With easy reordering online and 24/7 support, Grainger helps her keep the products she needs on hand. So shelves stay stocked and buildings stay ready. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
If you're struggling to hear conversations, TV, or the people you love, now there's an easier, more affordable solution without spending thousands. Audien Hearing makes high-quality, rechargeable hearing aids starting at just $98, with free shipping and dedicated one-on-one support in the comfort of your own home. No doctor's offices, no pressure. Clearer hearing delivered right to your door. Join over 1 million happy customers hearing life more clearly. Visit AudienHearing.com. That's AUDIEN Hearing.com.
America is turning 250 this year, and Circa Sports is celebrating by offering all users in Missouri $250. For everyone in Missouri, all you have to do is deposit $250 on your Circa Sports app. Then play through that deposit. Once you do, Circa Sports will reward you with $250 right in your account. This is available for everyone in Missouri, new and existing users. Celebrate 250 years and find out more at circasports.com today. Must be 21 or older and in Missouri. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Taking care of your health shouldn't feel complicated. That's why we created NeoVitan to make nutrition easy. Our doctor-formulated vitamins are designed for real life and delivered straight to your door with our monthly subscription. No guesswork, no running out. Just clean, high-quality supplements manufactured in the USA using the finest domestic and international ingredients. Subscribe today at neovitan.com and take one simple step toward better daily nutrition. Visit neovitan.com and start making nutrition easy today.
Broadcasting from the Scott Credit Union Studio, 104.1 FM, KMOX.
Welcome back, DGS and KMOX 250. Janelle will be here at the top of the hour. We'll talk some movies and entertainment. Watch her and Wheeler nerd out.
They like to do that.
You guys are besties.
Yeah.
I brought you your new best friend.
Yeah.
Some fun facts. People tend to make more rational, less emotionally biased decisions when they reason through a problem in a foreign language rather than in their native one. Researchers call it the foreign language effect. Oh, that's a good one, boys.
Really creative name.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess that's great for the bilingual people out there, but
Is
the
it,
rest of
Wheels?
us.
You ever do that?
I've never tried it, but I can see why, because when you're thinking in the other language, you really have to dig in and think.
Yeah, you got to go a little slower, I would assume.
I mean, unless you're somebody that uses both regularly, right? I mean, I'm sure it's probably. I'd be curious to know if that's. You know, if you let's say you're bilingual and you grew up speaking both Spanish and English, like from the time you're a little kid, well, to me, they're probably interchangeable to you. But if it's one that you have, but you don't always use it, I would see that would be a helpful exercise because you definitely have to really focus.
Well, I mean, that's such a great point. I would also think that it's going to make you be more impartial in what you're saying and thinking too, because there are certain like emotions or like turns of phrase that we use in English that are not used in other languages. So you just have to become more objective about what you're saying, because there's not like a direct translation in every language to maybe your emotional thoughts.
Wheels, does your French dissipate year after year?
Great question. No, only the part where if you don't speak it a lot, you take longer to kind of get it going when you are using it. Like reading it, hearing it, no, that's not gone away at all. I can still do those things like easy. But when you're speaking, you notice the longer you've gone without speaking, the longer it takes for you to kind of get back to what you think is your normal.
If you were listening to two native French speakers, would speed be the problem?
Sometimes, and slang, because you don't always learn the slang. I learned a lot of it, but I haven't been over there in a long time, so I'm not sure if you pick up on that. But they also do, like, how we use contractions. They do the same thing. So if you're not really attuned, you'll miss some of those things.
Gotcha. In 1838, a 14-year-old boy nicknamed the Boy Jones broke into Buckingham Palace and stole Queen Victoria's underwear. That's the whole story. They don't say what happened to the Boy Jones.
The Boy Jones stole the undies.
Stole the undies.
He's like,
the
those
royal
are
undies.
Those are me undies.
In 2011, there was an unsuccessful attempt to make passing gas in public illegal in the African country Malawi.
It must have been a bad fart that got people
I was
working
gonna
on
say,
that legislation.
Is it that bad? Like somebody hurt themselves from being stunned? I mean,
I don't know. I've experienced a couple
Oh,
in my
boy.
life
Should've
where
been
it's
illegal.
like, yeah, it's like you are like
dude,
a cruel
you should
person.
have left.
You shouldn't have done that. That was
Especially
wrong.
if you do it in an elevator. Not good.
The inventor of Tickle Me Elmo was one of the prime suspects in the Unabomber case. The FBI actually talked with him over a 6-month period due to dozens of coincidences that linked him to the Unabomber.
Interesting.
He wasn't cleared until the day Ted Kaczynski was arrested.
When they talked to him, did he say, "Oh no"?
I wonder what those coincidences were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, did it say anything about what those coincidences were?
They give me so little information.
Yeah.
Yeah, so little information. I want to save that one for later. Mixed emotions. Weezer has a new album dropping in August. The Gold Album. You can check out their new single called We Might As Well Be Strangers. I'm scared. I don't want to hate it. In fact, I would love to love it.
You could just choose to love it.
I don't know if I can.
What artist is this? I'm sorry.
Weezer.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it's gonna be terrible. I mean, they have like 40 albums at this point, and they've got like 8 good ones, and it's like that's enough. That's fine.
Tony Hinchcliffe, who got famous when he made the joke about Puerto Rico being an island of trash, and then made a very controversial George Floyd joke on the Kevin Hart roast, was given his own Netflix special.
Huh.
You got that publicity he was looking for.
It's evidently that's the whole name of the game right there. Just
Well, he's got that Joe Rogan money is the thing with him.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
He's Joe Rogan's little assistant.
But that's the double-edged sword.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not as I mean, you know what I mean. He basically just follows
It's part
Joe
of the
Rogan.
Austin crew.
Yeah, he follows Joe Rogan around whenever Joe Rogan does comedy.
Didn't know
stuff. Yeah.
All eyes will be on Mizzou men's basketball this year, with one of the nation's top recruiting classes coming to the Zoo. You don't want to be watching from the couch while Mizzou Arena is rocking, so grab your black and gold and experience it. Go to MUTigers.com/MBBTIX to get your name on the season ticket request list for next season. Don't wait. Visit MUTigers.com/MBBTIX today. MIZ.
Hey guys, summer is right around the corner, and right now Universal Windows Direct is making it easier than ever to get the job done. When you buy 4 windows, you get 4 for free. That's one of their biggest offers of the year. The more windows you replace, the more you save. Plus, you'll get 48 months of 0% interest financing, same as cash. 314-334-2522 or visit universalwindowsdirect.com to schedule your free estimate today. That's universalwindowsdirect.com.
It's 2:56, and this time check is sponsored by Paramount Men's Medical Center.
You know, most sellers put their home on the market and they just wait to see what happens. Well, I'm Kevin Wheeler, and I'm here with Gloria Liu with Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty. And Gloria, is there a better way to sell?
There is. Instead of listing your home the traditional way and hoping for the right buyer, I can get you up to 8 competitive cash offers right from the start. That means you're not guessing what your home might sell for. You're looking at the real offers and choosing the one that works the best for you. It also helps you to set the right price and create stronger demand if you decide to go to market. It gives you control, leverage, and a clear path forward before you accept just any offer. And remember, I'll guarantee to sell your home at 100% of the market value, or I'll pay you the difference.
Before you sell your home, see what your options are. Call the one that I trust. That's Gloria Liu, 314-325-6888, or visit GloriaHasTheBuyers.com. That's GloriaHasTheBuyers.com. Gloria and seller must agree on price and possession.
As dads, it's our job to capture as many memories with our kids as possible. It's also our job to embarrass them, and if we're lucky, we get to do both. That's why I'm thankful my son created Legacy Box, the world's largest digitizer of home movies and photos.
And I'll never recover from the time you showed up to my middle school dance to disco in front of everyone. Thanks, Dad. But he's right. Simply fill your Legacy Box with your old VHS, camcorder tapes, film reels, and photos, and we'll do the rest.
And in just a couple of weeks, you'll get your originals back, along with a DVD, thumb drive, or cloud delivery. Stuff that even an old man like me can figure out.
Plus, for a limited time, we're offering a special Father's Day sale.
Go to legacybox.com/radio to get an incredible deal. Buy today to take advantage of this limited offer. Go to legacybox.com/radio
to get started and save.
legacybox.com/radio.
You care about every detail, and so does Purina. Every ingredient in their pet food comes from trusted sources, and every ingredient has a purpose. Whether that purpose is to provide just the right nutrients your pet needs or a flavor they will love, Purina has over 250 recipes made without artificial flavors or preservatives for you to choose from. You're sure to find something both you and your pet will love. Learn more at Purina.com.
Hi, I'm Michelle from Bethesda. You've heard me talk with Dave on the air about how tough the aging journey can be. It can be especially hard to know where to start. That's why Bethesda offers Care Navigation, designed to help you truly understand your options for senior care and services. Our award-winning services can be provided in a variety of settings, including the privacy of wherever a senior calls home. To learn more, go to BethesdaHealth.org and click Where Do I Start?
The trusted voice of St. Louis. KMOX AM St. Louis. KMOX FM Hazelwood. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
At 3 o'clock right now, we've got some clouds. It is 84 degrees downtown at the Arch. Olympics trials return to St. Louis in 2028. The Marathon Olympic Team Trials route will wind through iconic local locations, including Forest Park and the Gateway Arch grounds. It is the opening event for LA 28. It is the first trials that will determine the first members of Team USA. St. Louis police make arrests in some high-profile cases. A 27-year-old is in custody for the property damage at businesses along the South Grand Business District. Steve's Hot Dogs in the gin room, $8,000 in damages reported there. Meantime, 2 arrests related to car break-ins overnight in the Central West End. A 19- and a 20-year-old arrested at about 5 a.m. while trying door handles or actively breaking into cars around Skinker and DeBoliver. Pushback from former DOJ employees who say they object to the nomination of Acting Attorney General Todd Blanche to Attorney General. Blanche stepped in when Pam Bondi was let go from the position. Blanche's confirmation in the Senate is also up in the air. At a news conference in Ohio centered around fraud, Blanche responded to the news that the president is formally nominating him.
He was going to nominate me today. I was with him last night at the dinner when he said that.
I was confirmed a year ago to be the Deputy Attorney General. I still am the Deputy Attorney General. I will work with the senators. I have a good relationship with the Senate of both sides.
An uptick in unemployment claims.
The number of Americans filing for jobless aid hit the highest level in 4 months last week, up 13,000 to 225,000. Layoffs, however, remain historically low, even with economic uncertainty brought on by the war in Iran. Despite historically low layoffs, the labor market seems to be mired in what economists call a low hire, low fire state, keeping the unemployment rate low at 4.3%, with many of those out of work still struggling to find new employment. I'm Lisa Dwyer.
There's a major shakeup at the $500 million Oasis at Lakeport project at the Lake of the Ozarks. The development team says it is removing St. Louis developer Jeff Tegethoff after his company filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy Monday. The group says it had already pulled Tegethoff from managing the project's legal entities and is well capitalized to keep building. The amusement park, parking garage, and boat slips are still on track to open in spring of 2027. Let's get you a check of the St. Louis Business Index, and here is Scott Bedell.
Good afternoon, Michael. Hello, everyone. It was a rebound day for stock prices as the blue chip index reached an interim all-time high. By the closing 3 p.m. bell, the Dow Jones Industrial Average rose 875 points, or 1.4%, to 51,562. The Standard & Poor's 500 index up 0.4% to 7,584, while the NASDAQ Composite Index down by a modest 0.1% at 26,830. The Bloomberg St. Louis Stock Index with a good day, rising 0.9% to 1,622. Helping that index to move higher, Stifel Financial added 3% at $71.42. Centene gained 5.25% at $62.69. Boeing higher by 3.25% to finish at $217.42. On the downside, Post Holdings fell 2.5% at $88.72, while Olin lost 3.25%. They closed at $24.93. For KMOX, this has been Scott Bedell from Stifel Financial, member SIPC and New York Stock Exchange. For more information on our firm, we invite you to visit our website at stifel.com.
You can kind of feel it out there, but it's still okay. Our temperatures are a little bit warmer as we go through the afternoon. Lots of sunshine, 88. Tonight, some clouds, 66. Friday, partly sunny. Definitely more humid on Friday with a couple of spot afternoon showers. Fairly limited, 88. A couple of showers and thunderstorms around scattered on Friday night. Saturday, partly sunny, very humid, but only a chance of a couple of spot showers. A lot of dry time on Saturday. 89 degrees. Sunday, partly sunny and humid, but a better chance for scattered showers and a couple of thunderstorms. 89 on Sunday. From the Saliga Heating and Cooling Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Dave Murray on 104.1 FM, KMOX.
Sponsored by Community America Credit Union. Right now, clouds 84 downtown at the Arch. I'm Michael Calhoun, KMOX News.
Community America Credit Union helps you and me, shortstop Mason win. So win big. Cash back, free checking, win. No service fees or minimum balance, win. So yeah, you really can win with Community America. So can I. That's a win-win.
The Dave Glover Show is sponsored by the Michaels Flooring Outlet, the flooring experts. IGotFloored.com.
Welcome back, guys. DGS on KMOX. Happy Thursday. Young Squire Andrew is jumping on a plane tomorrow and heading out west with his family. Hope you're going to have a great time. Is there like a big event? Can you talk about it? Is it private? Is it like a cult thing?
Wrong button. No, just a vacation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes it seem like you're hiding something.
Yeah.
What, to go on vacation?
Yeah. Just the way you're playing it.
Nope. Gonna go on vacation. Gonna do.
Although I don't blame you for playing things close to the vest after the week you've had.
Yeah, might try and go to the Sphere, but probably not. I'm gonna go whale watching. Gonna go kayaking.
Damn, brother.
Gonna do all kinds of stuff. All manner of such.
Oh, they must have an aquarium. I was like, where are the whales in Las Vegas?
No, I'm going to
Thought the
Portland,
same.
Kevin.
What?
I'm going to Portland.
Oh, I thought you were going to Vegas.
I'm doing two things.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He's flying to Vegas and he's flying to Portland.
Yeah, I had not heard the Portland end of the jaunt.
Well, that got weird. Okay.
No, the whales confused me too. 'Cause
I know. I'm like, wait a minute, Vegas. Then I thought, oh, one of the casinos might have whales. They
Right.
do stuff like that.
I'm the dumb one. I'm like, yep.
You thought the casinos might have whales?
I mean, they're known for being ostentatious.
Those Bellagio fountains.
Dude,
Over
Gone
here
over the
is
top.
our
seen Bellagio? It's crazy.
90-foot pet whale.
The whale just all scrunched into it.
Aw, that's sad.
It is
They're
sad.
very intelligent.
Janelle is here, and you can find her on social media under Holy L-E-L-L-E. Let's start out with something we all agree on. Widow's Bay. Awesome.
Love it. Yes. I have said that in my opinion, it is like True Blood meshed with Parks and Rec. I think it's a wonderful combination of those two shows. It has the humor of the small town government and each of the quirky characters that are in it, that you could almost relate to Matt Reeves' character as Ben, who was on Parks and Rec, or Amy Poehler's character. And then the supernatural horror of True Blood, with like each little story. But they kind of all connect in the end, But yeah, I love the show. I thought it's been great.
Yeah, really well done.
Mm-hmm.
I watched something very bad's about to happen about halfway through when we were in California. Andrew, aren't you into that one?
Never heard of it.
Oh, you? Oh, wow.
What's it on?
I don't know. I better text
It's on
Maria and see
Netflix.
if she saw it. Okay, thank
Something
God.
very bad is going to happen.
There you go.
Okay, what's it about?
Something bad.
Yeah,
That's about to happen.
it's sort of a classic, like, normal girl is marrying into a rich weirdo family, and she thinks they're trying to kill her, but then finds out this and that and curses and, kind of similar without the humor.
Okay.
So,
yeah. I've really enjoyed Widow's Bay. Everybody kept talking about it, and I couldn't be more thrilled with the show. And it is kind of like a bummer that they may not have a season 2, but sometimes those one-offs are
classics.
Yeah. And maybe you should just leave it alone.
Yeah. What'd you see since we saw you?
Well, they didn't let us screen any of the big ones this week, like He-Man or Scary Movie, although Scary Movie, I think, is showing up on Rotten Tomatoes at about 22% right now. So, it's probably great. It's probably great as far as those type of movies go, because I don't think any of them have rated over like 53-ish. So, I mean, the people who love those movies are going to go see it. The people, haven't heard too much about He-Man so far out, but I did see The Furious, which comes out next week, and it is a Japanese martial arts film, and it is one of the wildest, most over-the-top, best hand-to-hand fighting action movies I have seen in a long time. It is so mind-blowing. Sometimes it's so mind-blowing, ridiculous, but you just can't stop watching. And it was able to hold my attention, even though the guy sitting next to me had his shoes off and his bare feet right now.
Ew.
Well, that's a thing.
Yeah, it was pretty gross.
Jeez.
Yes.
That's
Yeah, his
terrible.
little toesies out.
Yeah.
Did you review Backrooms last week when I was gone?
I did. Do you want to hear about
Just
it?
your basic. Yeah.
It's great. It's another one of these. I know you guys were talking earlier about the Gen Z YouTube directors and their popularity and how good they are at what they've been doing lately. It's great. It's intense. It's more of a psychological thriller than I would ever say, like a jump scare type of movie. Again, the Gen Z have a different version of horror than what we grew up with.
Yeah. Leaving the house, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Sorry.
I mean, honestly,
unfair dig.
Honestly, yeah. I mean, it is about. That's the reason they have the liminal spaces, the uneasiness, and they do delve into deeper psychological tension than just your typical blockbuster plots and jump scares. They have. I mean, these guys have spent a lot of time building these communities online where it's just been story that builds upon story and they are creating these movies about relatable anxieties right now. So, yeah, it's been doing good. Like even like Obsession was another one of them that he was a YouTube director. I mean, and you're like they're dealing with things that they like that give them anxiety, like sexual consent and autonomy being taken away. And like with Backrooms, liminal spaces, which equates to kind of social media because it's a room with no bounds. There's no borders, there's no walls put up, and that's kind of where they live right now.
Yeah.
And so it's all kind of anxiety inducing. But yeah.
Nick saw that this weekend with his little brother Jack, and they both loved it. And I was asking Nick about it, and I said, does it feel more like a bad dream that you're in for a couple hours or more like reality that's gone really, really bad? And he said kind of 50-50.
Yeah, I would agree with that. It's the Backrooms is built upon the myth of like you're seeing these places and these rooms and these hallways and stuff like that, and it's all familiar stuff, but there's something slightly off about it that gives you that uneasy feeling, and that's what creates the tension and the thrills in that. So, yeah, I mean, they've been doing a good, and I mean, Gen Z is actually kind of carrying the movie industry right now. They're the ones, they outpaced everybody last year, and I know that more people were at the theater, I think in May, or it was either April or May, than I think like 2021 or 20, I don't know what the year was, but I mean, they're pretty much carrying the movie industry.
What do you think it is? Like, why are they attracted to it now?
They see it as a communal space. They're wanting to have gathering spots, and right now it's one of the few things that's still affordable for them to do. I mean, even though the people are talking about like how high movie tickets are, it's still cheaper than concerts.
Oh, yeah.
Sporting events. I mean, so they get to go, and especially like these horror movies. Anytime you're at a horror movie, you always hear like the entire room gasp or they laugh uneasily. It's very much a communal experience, and I think that's what they're searching for right now. They're just wanting some sort of social experience that's affordable, and the theaters give that to them right now.
Not that you're an expert on this, but you know way more than me. Do you think Gen Z is much more okay with and even attracted to sharing that space as opposed to at least my generation was very like, shut up, I'm trying to watch the movie?
I don't know. You get a lot of, it doesn't matter. I don't think it matters what age it is. I think a lot of people are like, please, if you're just going to go to the movies, shut up. You know, put your phone away. Like even the younger ones are like, you know, put your phone away for 2 hours. Like you should be, the whole reason we're here is to disconnect. We feel like we're so connected all the time and everything we do is online and everybody's in everybody's business. It's like right now, this should be a medium where I'm allowed to go into a dark room, turn my brain off, turn the phone off, and just watch what's on the screen and kind of react to it, not give my own 2 cents. But I mean, like you are getting worse theater etiquette from some people, but it isn't necessarily, I don't think it's around one particular age. Like the guy who took off his shoes next to me wasn't Gen Z.
Yeah.
He was old enough to know better than to wiggle his bare toes around me.
What are the supposed summer blockbusters this summer?
Well, you've got Supergirl coming out. Well, next week is Disclosure Day with Steven Spielberg.
How much you know about that?
Not a lot. I mean, he's pretty good. He came out and he was very adamant about not putting anything from the third act in any of the trailers. So everything.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, I mean, I think more directors should do that. I could see another one doing that would be like Christopher Nolan being very hush-hush about like, no, you're not getting access to stuff that's going to be at the end of the movie. So not a lot. Everything that you've seen in the trailers is, I would imagine, in the first third of the movie, which, you know, that's not a lot of that you're getting from. So got Disclosure Day next week. You've got Supergirl at the end of the month. God, there's another Minions movie, of course. Toy Story 5 is coming out. Spider-Man is coming out. Obviously, The Odyssey is here in about 6 weeks. So yeah, I mean, we're starting to get into the block. Like, I don't by any means want to say that He-Man and Scary Movie were blockbusters, but you can tell it's like we're starting to dip our toe as far as that time of year. Yeah.
What did you think of Spider Noir?
I think the black and white is shot beautifully. I haven't seen it in color. I only watched it in black and white. I enjoy the I know like a lot of people don't like the comic Easter eggs, but to know who the certain characters are that they're pulling from the comics, I enjoy that. You don't have to know it to watch the show, but Nicolas Cage is Nicolas Cage and whatever he's going to do. But I mean, at least he's doing it well. It was a little weird him pulling off this 30s voice character. Hey, you know, like, but then you realize like later on in the show, he talks about how after he did get bit that he had to like regain his humanity, and it was by watching movies, and a lot of it was like watching the Cagney movies and him having to adopt. So you can like, okay, you're not just doing that to do it. Now I see it's part of the character and the character development. I've enjoyed it. I have. But
boy, Nicolas Cage. What wants to come out of my mouth is he's like the most uneven actor of my generation, but delightfully so.
Yeah, I appreciate the fact, because like I think there was a thing going around on Twitter was like, what's the biggest Nepo baby with the most talent? And they were like, and obviously like Nicolas Cage came up because he's a Coppola, you know, and he ditched that last name and he went out and he's done the wackiest parts that you can possibly think of, but it's such a range that you can't ever say that he doesn't give it 100% whatever he's in, even if it's a terrible movie.
Yeah, I agree. So, quick break, right back, DGS.
Men, if you're suffering from erectile dysfunction or PE, you're not alone. Most importantly, you don't have to live with it. Paramount Men's Medical Center restores men's sex lives in just one visit. Their painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE, even when Viagra and Cialis don't work. Here's Dr. Simovitz, specialist in men's health.
Paramount Men's Medical Center's painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE, regardless of age or medical history. 98% of patients see instant results right in the office.
Men are now lasting longer than they ever imagined. And the best part, at Paramount Men's Medical Center, your consultation and first treatment are free. Qualified patients even get their testosterone checked free. Call 314-720-8444. 314-720-8444. Take control of your sex life. Call now. 314-720-8444.
Lemonade! Fresh squeezed lemonade! Lemonade? Oh, nuts.
Is your business struggling to be seen? Not reaching the right customers?
Yeah.
Odyssey's here to help. Your one-stop shop for digital marketing.
Wait, really?
With targeted digital media, plus SEO, SEM, social, OTT, and more, we help your business reach the right audience and drive results.
Whoa, hey, one at a time.
Stop missing out on valuable customers. Visit digitallocalads.com to learn more about our local advertising solutions. That's digitallocalads.com.
Okay, people, line starts here.
This is the story of the one who keeps multiple buildings running smoothly day after day. Plumbing that flows, HVAC that hums, cleaning supplies that keep surfaces sparkling. That's why she counts on Grainger. With easy reordering online and 24/7 support, Grainger helps her keep the products she needs on hand. So shelves stay stocked and buildings stay ready. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
You know that Big Bargain detergent jug is 80% water, right? It doesn't clean as well.
80% water? I thought I was getting a better deal because it's so big.
If you want a better clean, Tide Pods are only 12% water. The rest is pure, concentrated cleaning ingredients.
Oh, let me make an announcement.
Attention shoppers, if you want a real deal, try Tide Pods.
Stop paying for watered-down detergents. Pay for clean. If it's gotta be clean, it's gotta be Tide Pods. Water content based on the leading bargain liquid detergent.
This is Jordan Walker. Celebrate Black Heritage Day, presented by your quality Ford dealers on Sunday, June 28th at Busch Stadium. This special culture and community event honors the impact, history, and legacy of the Black community in baseball and beyond. With a special themed ticket, you'll receive an exclusive Cardinals jersey designed by Corey Rogers. And don't miss a special heritage celebration in Budweiser Terrace before the game. Details and tickets at cardinals.com/theme.
The weekend starts at Busch Stadium. Grab your crew and kick it off at Friday Night Live. Every Friday night home game, Budweiser Terrace turns into the hottest happy hour in the Lou. With $5 beers, $5 hot dogs, $7 margaritas, live music, and more all game long. Meet up with friends, soak in the energy, and keep the night going with baseball under the lights. Good vibes, great deals, your new Friday tradition. Get tickets now at Cardinals.com.
When you're injured on the job, you need more than just a workers' comp lawyer. When you need a fighter, you need us. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. For the people. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
A century strong. The voice of St. Louis. KMOX.
Welcome back, DGS 321. Dave Murray coming up. Mike Elam coming up. Question for you guys. On a scale of 0 to 10, to what degree do you think that luck plays a part in human lives? And secondly, how much do you think it's played a part in your life? And I'll just say personally that I don't think luck is a thing. I don't think it's a force, nor do I think karma is, but I think happenstance is. Yeah. And I think that natural and unnatural consequences, because I've had some very unnatural consequences in my life that really helped me out. Like, oh, I didn't earn this, but it's here. I'm going to take it, and vice versa. So to what degree do you think that those little the ball goes left, the ball goes right, dictate your life?
I mean, just where you're born. You have no control over who you're born to.
I was going to say, my answer might be 100%.
Me too.
Wow. That's an interesting take.
I mean, you start, Rach nailed it. You start off with good or bad luck.
Mm-hmm.
Who are your parents? How wealthy are they? Not even just wealthy. How are they? Do they have their own problems? Are they, are they suited to raise a kid at that moment? There's a million variations.
Even your biology.
Yeah. I mean, your biology is luck, your height, your hair color, literally everything. Whether you're born with some genetic disease that, has no cure. I mean, I think you start with luck and you can mold it. So maybe it's not really 100%, but it's a really high percentage because you can do everything right and not be in the right place at the right time for the right job.
Mm-hmm.
Or meet the right person. Like, I wouldn't say that meeting Susan in college was like, I made a bunch of great decisions and that's what led to it. I mean, I made good decisions. I made, I wanted to study school, things at a school or whatever. But what if I went to a different school? That never happens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or just the time that we're born,
Right.
Right. I'm, whenever I feel sorry for myself and I'm like, my life isn't what I want it to be. It's like, you know what? I'm living a better life than 99% of humans in history because I have air conditioning. You know what I mean?
And indoor plumbing.
Yeah. And just
and access to food.
Yes, exactly. I'm good, you know? There's really nothing. I mean, I'm not saying I don't complain, but there's really not much to complain about.
Yeah. No, we live better than medieval kings by far.
Yeah.
Oh my God, yeah. Yeah.
I'm heading to Salem in July, and it'll be nice to be reminded that, at one time, just being an intelligent female would have gotten me burned. So
yeah.
Yeah, but I think you're right. I think the happenstance is a better term for it instead of luck, because luck makes it seem like it's some
you got
voodoo,
it, you don't.
yeah, like voodoo out there.
I like how you define that, Dave. It's not a force.
No.
It's just a result of things.
Yeah.
And you can make really well thought out decisions that are all logical and it doesn't work. And you can do the weird thing that you're not sure is going to work and it works.
Yeah.
Because there are, 7-8 billion other people making other choices and they're all interconnected in some way, shape, or form. Yeah, that's a really good question. Yeah, I think
it's a really good answer. I had not really thought of that answer.
I think luck is more of life than a lot of successful people would like you to believe.
Oh. Yeah, like
my
saying,
God,
the
yes.
saying that if you're born on third base,
right,
and you,
right,
yeah,
and you think you hit a triple, yeah,
yeah.
And again, I would say that we are also this. We're successful people. Like we're doing something fun for a living. We're having a good time. But I'm talking about people that have
yeah, sure,
made billions or they're professional athletes or whatever. Yeah, you definitely have worked to do that. But you've also had, and I admire the guys that admit that, or I shouldn't say the guys, the people that admit that.
Yeah.
Like Mark Cuban has admitted that. He flat out said, he goes, look, man, you take any billionaire, they couldn't do it again if you zeroed them out.
And there's somebody that's looking at you thinking, why him?
Yeah, absolutely.
No, I mean, like, and I don't mean like you. I mean, like,
Right,
just
no.
you in the universal sense. Like, there's
Absolutely.
everybody's looking at, like, everybody on this radio station going, I bust my butt on, like, everything I can think of, and I'm not, like, why am I not getting the shit? So
Yeah.
it's like, and then, like, somebody's looking at them. They always tell you, like when you're at the gym, there's somebody, like, even though you might think your body looks like crap, somebody else is looking at you wishing they had what you have.
Mhm.
So it's everybody's looking at somebody else wishing they had that thing.
Yeah. It's easy to forget. It's easy to get caught up in the ego and just, you know.
I mean, you only experience the world through your eyes, so it's logical, but it does help to once in a while step back and like do it like Rach described. Like, oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, this annoys me. This sucks. I wish this was better, but
Yeah. It's always good to watch a historical documentary
Yeah.
every once in a while just to
Yeah.
see where everybody was at. Like I said, I just finished the Dust Bowl one, and you're like, man, I am not coughing up mud, so I'm in a pretty good place.
Well, last week when we had the travel day from hell, and I literally didn't go to bed that night, and I felt like crap for 3 days, and I thought, yeah, but people have done that at Bastogne. People have done that in the freezing cold, being shot.
People, they started eating other people because they got trapped on a mountain.
Yeah.
So it's like I was able to travel from here to here, and my head hurt a little bit. But however, my babies didn't freeze. I didn't have to eat my neighbor.
Watch some World War I trench warfare stuff. You're like, man.
Yeah, like right now with that World War II thing with Tom Hanks is on. It's great, but it does remind you, it could be a lot worse.
Oh yeah.
Tell you guys about my friend Stewie at Stewart's American Mortgage. 2-level sale right here. The first one is Stewie's not only the best, and he is. He's a great guy. I didn't know him before. I knew of him. I'd heard him on Annie's show, but I didn't know him, and we've become good friends. He's a good dude. I vouch for him. You can trust him. He's going to do right by you. Just bottom line. He also will give you a better financial term than anyone else will. Not can, because they could, but they choose not to. Stewie saves quite a bit of money by not hiring commission salespeople, and he uses that money to pay your fees. That's why it's called the Bagel Loan. That's why it's famous nationwide, because it's such great marketing. The bagel looks like a zero. You pay 0 fees. The special deal going on right now, and I truly don't know whether he'll call me Monday and say, deal's over, or if it's going to go on all year. I don't know. But right now, for any of you who originate a new 30-year mortgage, you're going to pay 1% less in interest for your first year. And again, I don't know the mechanism of that, but I trust Stewie, and he knows how to make that happen. 314-324-4440. That's literally his cell phone. 314-324-4440. Call with any questions at all. NMLS 226715.
Around baseball, questions are being asked.
Why do they win so many one-run games? Why do they win games they shouldn't win?
Is this a rebuild, a reset, or something more?
You think this stuff would be happening?
A win? Burleson and Herrera developing fast enough to change everything in real time? When the day ends, the real conversation begins.
Bernie Miklasz, Matt Pauley, Kevin Wheeler hanging out with you talking cards.
Redbird Rush Hour, weekdays at 5. This is Cardinals Talk that doesn't flinch.
From the FIFA World Cup to competitive business environments, grand ambitions lead to game-changing achievements. At Bank of America, we're there to support businesses at every step, providing insights and expertise to help you gain an edge.
He shoots, he scores!
What would you like the power to do? Explore winning business solutions at BofA.com/gamechangers. Bank of America, official bank of the FIFA World Cup 2026.
And Doug.
There's nowhere I wouldn't go to help someone customize and save on car insurance with Liberty Mutual, even if it means sitting front row at a comedy show.
Hey everyone, check out this guy and his bird. What is this, your first date?
Oh, no. We help people customize and save on car insurance with Liberty Mutual together. We're married. Me to a human, him to a bird.
Yeah, the bird looks out of your league anyways.
Get a quote at libertymutual.com or with your local agent.
Liberty, 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 liberty. The road to the United Bowl starts here. Your St. Louis Battlehawks have clinched the playoffs and earned dome field advantage. Playoff football is coming back to St. Louis, Sunday, June 7th at 5 p.m. Get your tickets now at UFLBattlehawks.com. United, we battle.
It's time for a $98 AC tune-up.
Honey, I found the one.
Oh, I thought I was the one.
Oh, you are, but this one's certified, background check, shows up on time, and can install all the ceiling fans.
Heating, cooling, electrical, and plumbing. Trusted pros who do it right.
It is 3:31, and this time check is sponsored by Paramount Men's Medical Center.
This summer, there's no better place to catch Team USA in the FIFA World Cup 26 than the Beer Garden at Anheuser-Busch. We hosted KMOX listeners there last week, and trust us, the atmosphere is incredible. Huge screens, great seats everywhere, ice-cold beer, $15 Michelob Ultra pitchers, $20 Ultra buckets, $5 Ultra drafts, and collectible FIFA cups while supplies last. Bring your crew, cheer on Team USA at the Beer Garden. Visit BudweiserTours.com for details.
Traffic from the MichaelsFlooringOutlet.com Traffic Center.
We got a couple of crashes out there right now. They're working one on northbound 170 about midway between 70 and Scudder. Only the left lane is open. Northbound 170 is a solid jam south of Natural Bridge. Working at a clear crash eastbound 70 east of Lucas Hunt. It was in the left lane. It looks like it's just sort of heavy through there now, so it looks like it's cleared, but we do have a backup Hanley through Florissant Road. We'll see if there's trouble there. And if you're traveling on Lindbergh at Charbonnier, there's a report of a rescue crash. Westbound 370 west of the Mills out to the Discovery Bridge is backed up. Westbound 70 is slow stuff from the airport out toward the Rock Road. 94 out through Zembel, but after that it's not bad. If you're on westbound 64, a little busy Hampton to Clayton Skinker, Lindbergh out to Ballas, Clarkson to Topgolf, and through that 94K area, but after that it's clear sailing. If you're on southbound 270 approaching Olive down to Doherty, Ferry 44 to Gravois slow. South 170 backs up. Delmar down to 64 right now. On the Illinois side, eastbound 70, the usual backup at Packers Avenue. 64 jams, 111 most of the way to 255. And delays westbound 5570, west to 255 toward 111 in both directions, east of 203. I'm Roger Brand at the MichaelsFlooringOutlet.com Traffic Center.
Man, I love this place. I've been surfing here since I was a kid. Now, seeing my grandson out on the water, it means everything to me. Watching him and taking in the blue waves, the sea breeze, the blurry horizon.
If you have geographic atrophy, or GA, subtle changes in vision could mean it's progressing toward irreversible vision loss. Izervay is proven to slow GA progression and could help preserve your vision for longer, so you may keep seeing the world around you. Izervay, or avacincaptad pegol, is an eye injection. Don't take it if you have an infection or active swelling in or around your eye. Izervay can cause eye infection, retinal detachment, or increased risk of wet AMD. Izervay may cause blood in the white of the eye, blurred vision, or a temporary increase in eye pressure. Do not drive or use machinery until vision has recovered after an eye injection or exam. Ask your retina specialist how you can slow your GA with Izervay. To learn more, call 1-855-IZERVAY or go to izervay.com. Paid for by Astellas Pharma.
Get inside your Redbirds and the 2026 season every Tuesday at noon. It's All Access with Cardinals manager Ollie Marmol on your voice of the Cardinals, KMOX.
Welcome back, guys. DGS on KMOX 334. Janelle is with us. Dave Murray joins us from the Saliga Heating and Cooling Weather Center. Hello, Dave.
Hello there.
Dave, what do you think? I just did a little make them up with the guys here. What percent or scale of 1 to 10 do you think luck, which we defined as happenstance, has to do with the course of your life? And both Rach and Wheels came out with 10 or 100%, as close to it as you can get, because the very family you're born into, and do you have
your genetics,
your health?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I go about 50%, I think. 5 out of 10. Because I think you can change a lot of things as you go on. Even family, even genetically, I think you can change some stuff. How, I don't know. But
I'm like, wait, I can change my genetics?
Right.
Damn, I got to call someone.
Dave just let a secret out.
You know what? If your family have a history of some disease, and you're aware of that, like heart disease, or whatever, you can probably change a lot of your lifestyle to try to avoid that. It might still get you, but that's why I'm kind of going down the middle of the road.
I guess
there's a lot
well,
of
if it
lucky
kills you,
things
you're
that
not
come
going to
into
feel like
play.
it's a 50-50.
I guess what I was going to
50% of you.
I would say that I should be more clear when I say 100%. I think 100% of what you end up doing is somehow tied to luck. You can take action based on whether you have that heart condition that you're talking about or whatever, but you still have it, and you didn't have a say in that.
Right. And like a lot of what we're discussing here, as far as like you can pull yourself up from your bootstraps and you can change things for yourself. Like, okay, maybe in a lot of cases here in the United States, but if you're unlucky enough to be born into like a third world country, like what you look around and you don't see anyone else succeeding.
Right.
Like how on earth would you be able to overcome that?
I've told this story, I think, a long time ago. I consider one thing in getting into my career, which is what I wanted to do, 100% luck. And it changed my course. And that was going in to a job interview. And it really wasn't even a job interview. It was just, I'd like to talk to you. It was with Keith Gunther, who was the program director of Channel 5. This goes back to like 1976. And I was in a research project in St. Louis with the University of Wyoming. And I talked my way into seeing him. And there was no job. It was just, I wanted to, as a meteorologist, I wanted to see if I had anything. I had no clothes other than, because I was on a research project. We were in jeans and sweatshirt, T-shirts, stuff like that. I had a white golf shirt and a pair of plaid pants.
Sweet.
That's all. That was my formal outfit.
Yeah.
That was my job, going in for this interview. And I thought, I'm going to look like such a jerk. Just an absolute. Now, plaid pants were in at that point, for golf and things like that. I walk in to Keith Gunther's office, and he's sitting at his desk with a navy blazer, shirt and tie, looking very St. Louis. And I walked in, and he stood up to shake my hand. And he had a pair of plaid pants on.
Oh, look out.
And the rest is history.
How about that?
How cool is that?
Yeah, and that's luck. That's pure luck.
I love that. Dave, is that the same trip where we met? Is that when you're doing
that? Would have been that trip. Yeah, that would have been when we were launching weather balloons.
It's a big trip for both of us. Hey, Mitch is back. Mitch, we're worried about you.
He's like, I'm off gallivanting in the summer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's on a 3-month bender.
That's right. Can't believe I made it my first
slander
year.
Mitch.
He's somewhere walking in Utah heading to Dave Murray's house.
They said I could make it there by the end of summer.
He's off working at the golf course.
Nice.
Good to hear from you, Mitch.
Oh, good.
Come in for a visit.
What golf course? Where are you working? What course?
Waiting for a reply.
How much of it? How much of it is like Caddyshack?
Yeah.
I'm feeling like he's Danny Noonan.
That's working. If you're a caddy.
Noonan.
The landings. And
Oh, the landings. I like that course. I like that course a lot.
In law school, the big deal was where do you work your first summer? Even more important, where do you work your second summer and trying to get an internship? And two of my buddies decided to be caddies. And I'm like, okay, losers, enjoy that. Yeah.
Everybody thinks.
They worked at Bell Reeve
Yeah.
and got the best jobs out of the bunch of us.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's right. I kind of put myself through school. Other than lawn business, I caddied when I was in college every summer, many times 2 loops a day. Worked your butt off.
I bet.
And when I was done, and now I didn't want to go into business, but when I was closing out a summer, from my senior year going into graduate school, I had 5 job offers from guys I caddied with.
Isn't that great?
Good
Yeah.
job offers.
So my Foxpaw partner, Scott Rutledge, sold a business for a ton of money. And basically he sold and serviced 80% of all of the point of sale machines, credit card machines in North America. So you ask, well, how did you get into that? When he was in college, he and a buddy started a blacktopping driveway business. And he did a blacktop for a guy. And when the job was done, the guy said, hey, when you graduate college, here's my card. Give me a call. and that was that guy's business.
Man.
And so Scott joined that old guy's business and then took it over. Talk about happenstance, being in the right place at the right time, and obviously making a great impression.
Right, and that's the key. That is really the key.
No, we should do.
See what you're all about.
We should get a bunch of people from the stream. Obviously, we won't actually talk to them, but get a bunch of people from the stream to go out and play golf at Mitch's place.
That's right.
Well,
Just
Mitch
tell
only
him Dave
invited
Murray
Dave Murray.
sent you.
He only invited you, though, Dave.
Yeah, no, but you could always just say.
Says he can get us a free round.
He's saying he can get anybody a free round.
All of us at once?
It's big talk.
Yeah, a takeover.
Dave, any big changes in the weather coming up?
Other than summer making a comeback, early summer, starting to feel it now. The real low humidity is gone. We're 83 degrees right now, over 62 dew point. So that's up. We were 49 dew point yesterday. So that's coming up. It's nothing weird. You might not even feel it, but it's about time. Friday, partly sunny, breezy. Gonna feel the humidity on Friday. Maybe a spot afternoon shower. Would not worry about it. I think they'll be very hard to find. 88. So we're going to be a good almost 10 degrees warmer. Saturday, partly sunny, kind of hot and humid. A spot limited shower. Again, think mainly a dry day. 92 degrees. A much better chance of scattered showers and thunderstorms. Quite humid on Sunday. A couple of them could be strong, but I don't see a severe weather outbreak at all. But expect a better shot of scattered showers and thunderstorms around on Sunday and near 90. So a lot of the day in the 80s.
Okay, nice. Jen, I don't know if you ever do this. We have similar amounts of tattoos, similar places. I just saw myself on TV here, and I'm like, that guy's got a lot of tattoos. It just kind of shocked me. I'm just like, oh,
Did
man.
you think that guy looks cool?
I forget I have them all the time.
Yeah, that's good. I'm glad to hear that.
When I look in the mirror, I have tattoo blindness, and it's like sometimes somebody will come up to me and be like, I really love, and they'll like name and I'm like, cool, and then they'll like point at my arm, and I'm like, oh,
I forgot. That's right. I do have that.
I have to be I don't remember that I just don't see them.
Are you itching?
Don't remember you got it.
You're always itching for a new one?
Yeah, I've got an appointment on the 13th.
Okay.
Wow.
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
Been a couple years for me. So
yeah, it's been I think last summer I got the one on my neck and hand. So yeah, it's been.
So for me, not that I'm a perfect palate, but every tattoo that I have gotten is meaningful, and I love it.
Okay.
And so I'm kind of running out of stuff. You know what I mean?
No, I skipped the meaningful like a long time. Now it's just like, like a ravioli and a cowboy hat. Sure, like it's you hit a certain number and you're like, I don't care. It doesn't matter. It's like, and then, So, I mean, it just doesn't bother me. I mean, like, I don't want it to look
line
terrible.
of the day.
Yeah, I don't want it to look terrible, but, I don't overthink it.
Rach, think you'll ever join the club?
Probably not, just because every idea I've had for one in the past, I have not gotten, and then later I think back and I go, oh, thank
really
God.
glad I didn't do that.
Yeah. Calvin and Hobbes peeing on a show.
Calvin trying to pee into a cup, but he doesn't fully understand.
That's going to be Andrew's tattoo.
Dude, I will pay for that tattoo.
Oh, I'm sure you would.
That's awesome.
But yeah, favorite data would be very, very small and like, I don't know. I mean, I really enjoy them on other people, but I will have dreams that I've gotten them like all down my arms and stuff. And it's always, I don't like them.
Yeah.
It's ones that I'm like, it'll be like a elephant or something, which has no significance to me. And I'm like, why did I do that?
Well, you know me. I get into things, I get out of things, I regret getting into things, and I never have with the tattoos.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is. Yeah. I can't say.
Kind of shocked.
Yeah, I can't say I've ever because I mean everything that I've never gotten I've never gotten anybody's real face put on me.
It's risky.
Yeah, and just things that I enjoy, and just things that like I don't ever see really kind of. I don't worry about them being in style for the moment. I don't worry about because I know a lot of Gen Z, they get a certain type of tattoo. They get like the sticker tattoos. Like, okay, that's fine, but like you might not. You just get what you want instead of trying to worry about what looks good at the moment.
Yeah. All right, Dave, thanks very much.
All righty.
traffic from the MichaelsFlooringOutlet.com Traffic Center.
Well, this traffic report is a service of the Choruses of Harmony, St. Louis. We still have this crash on northbound 170, north of 70, still just the left lane open. North 170, jam hasn't gotten any worse, really. It's still jammed just south of Natural Bridge, so that's good to see at least. Eastbound 70, just a little slow. Bermuda through Lucas Hunt from an earlier crash. Westbound 70 coming out through Hanley toward the East Terminal Airport's busy. 94 to Zembel slow. Westbound 370 has heavy stuff from west of the Mills out to the Discovery Bridge. Westbound 64. Hampton through Clayton Skinker a little busy. Spady out to 270. Approaching Clarkson to Topgolf. 94 through Highway K, and then Lake St. Louis out to 70. A little more volume out west there. Southbound 270. 364 down to Doherty Ferry. Then just slow past 44. Eastbound 44. Bulls up to the Merrimack's a little busy. We had an earlier crash. South 170 stop and go pockets. Olive down to 64. Southbound 55 looks good. Just a little heavy stuff right around Z. Eastbound 64 backed up east of Route 3 on to 70. Eastbound 70 backed up east of the Mutual Veterans to 64. 64 jammed 111 most of the way to 157. 5570 approaching 111 both ways. There's some heavier traffic. Westbound actually looks worse than eastbound right now. I'm Roger Brand in the MichaelsFlooringOutlet.com Traffic Center.
Love your low mortgage rate but need extra cash? Don't refinance. Get a Scott Credit Union home equity line of credit for home renovations or debt consolidation. Learn more at scu.org. Rates vary. Terms and conditions apply.
Tell you guys about my friend Mark Cantor, attorney at law, and let me give an opinion that Mark may not even like. I think the most important things when you are considering hiring an attorney, especially a personal injury attorney, two things: experience and reputation. There are some true geniuses out there who are 28 years old. I'm not hiring them to be my lawyer. I want them to get more experience working for people and learning from people like Mark Cantor, because that's how you become Mark Cantor. That's how you have 26 years in radio. That's how you have 30 years as an attorney. That, you guys get it. So experience is very important, and then reputation. And not so much like, oh, they're this or they're that. But if they're a joke, which a lot of St. Louis plaintiffs' attorneys are, that's not going to bode well for you. You're going to get less money, and you're going to be frustrated by the process. Mark has both those things: decades of experience, great reputation. People respect him. Probably a little bit of fear there as well for defense attorneys, because Mark's the real deal. So if you're someone you care about is injured, don't just call him, but call him pretty quick, because whoever injured you, whether it's a grocery store, another driver, or a hospital, they've already called their attorneys. 314-628-9999, CantorInjuryLaw.com.
The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely upon advertisements.
Join KMOX and Community American Credit Union for a free evening of fun as they celebrate the grand opening of their new De Beers branch June 4th from 5 till 7 p.m. It'll be a great time. You could win swag from the Big ATM, the Amazing Things machine, meet Cardinals alumni, get a photo with Fred Bird, plus free food, entertainment, and more. And a chance to come on out and say hi to Chris Ranchi from the Chris and Amy Show. For more information, go to KMOX.com/events.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance engineer at a beverage manufacturing plant, he starts his day knowing every line is ready to run, because Grainger delivers the industrial-grade products he needs to keep mixers, conveyors, and packaging equipment moving. With Grainger's vast selection of bearings, belts, and motors, he keeps operations running smoothly, so nothing grinds to a halt. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Why'd I go to the doctor? Working on the farm, my heart kept skipping a beat. I didn't think much of it, but my daughters made me get checked out. Turns out I have atrial fibrillation, which increases the risk of stroke about 5 times.
Symptoms like irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness can come and go. But if it's AFib, the risk of stroke remains. If you have symptoms, contact a doctor.
I'm so glad I did.
Visit notimetowait.com. Sponsored by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
The NBA playoffs are ongoing, and they've been a lot of fun so far, and FanDuel is giving you better payouts on same-game parlays all NBA playoffs long. With more ways to build and more value every time you play, you can stack your picks your way for every game, every matchup, every moment, from spreads to player points to threes and more. Build it all into same-game parlays and go for bigger better payout. So if you're betting same-game parlays this NBA postseason, you're going to want to do it on FanDuel, an app that is super easy to use. It is secure. It's intuitive. I've been using it for a long time and really enjoy it. More options, better payouts, all NBA playoffs long. Head to FanDuel.com/Missouri to get started. FanDuel, an official partner of the NBA. Play your game. FanDuel.com/Missouri. Must be 21 or over and present in Missouri. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Broadcasting from the Scott Credit Union Studio, 104.1 FM, KMOX.
Harmony STL presents Now Playing, featuring the ambassadors of Harmony, Visions of Harmony, the Recruits, and Fleet Street performing the hits that shaped generations. Saturday, June 13th, 2 p.m., Two Hill Performing Arts Center. Get your tickets at harmonystl.com.
Welcome back, DGS. Can I say one thing about music? That little drum fill right there, I could teach you to play that in 20 minutes. Get a little, get a little, get a little, get. But it's so perfect. You know what I mean? It's like there's so, what am I trying to say? Like if Neil Peart had been the drummer for the Beatles, they both would have sucked. And if Ringo had been the drummer for Rush, doesn't work. It's just impressive to me. Going back to that story, Rach, I told you yesterday where an orchestra was just getting ready to play and the keyboardist threw up. And they announced over the house mic, hey, does anyone here play the keyboards? And can you sight read? And a guy has the balls to get up, goes up there, and he played every note. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah. Well, it's like, haven't you said before, though, it's like you don't ever know somebody who's sitting out there that just hasn't got, like, going back to the luck and happenstance. You don't know anybody that's out in that crowd that has been doing it their entire life that just hasn't gotten the break.
Yeah, like if Jimmy Griffin went to Vegas and saw the best Pink Floyd tribute, and they're like, we've had an emergency. Can anyone play guitar? And do you know Pink Floyd? Jimmy's like, I got you.
Yeah.
Right.
I can do this.
Yeah.
Want to do a couple throwbacks, Rach?
I would love to. June 4th, back in the day, 130 years ago, in 1896, Henry Ford made a successful test run of his horseless carriage in a nighttime drive through the streets of Detroit. Just imagine what those people living in Detroit were thinking. They were probably terrified.
Yeah.
Horseless carriage. What a great name. 89 years ago in 1937, Oklahoma City grocery store owner Sylvan Goldman invented the shopping cart.
Huh.
So it took a car for us to think of a shopping cart.
How about that?
Just thought that was kind of interesting.
Man, shopping carts were cool when you were a kid. Back when you could actually ride in them and stuff. And
Oh, I hated it. I hated, like, when your mom would put your legs through the one part.
Oh, yeah.
You remember that?
Yes. And I remember feeling so claustrophobic. Like, now I'm stuck in this dang thing.
I'm going to sound like a monster, but I'm probably the only person that hates seeing those little kids with shopping carts.
Oh, I hate it too, you know.
Thank God.
I mean, if the store is, like, not busy, then fine, it's cute. But when it's, when Schnucks is popping and it's like, come on, put the cantaloupe in your cart. And then they, like, spill it all over the place. And I'm like, dude, I'm just trying to get my groceries.
I saw a lady and she had, like, both of her kids had them. And I was just like, come on, please, can we not do this?
You know, here in St. Louis, word of mouth still matters, and I'm pretty careful about who I recommend, especially when it comes to something as personal as estate planning. I'm Tom Ackerman. My family has been working with the Laterman Law Firm for over 20 years now, and the reason is simple. They don't just create documents and send you on your way. They help make sure your plan works. Because let's be honest, life changes. Family needs and circumstances change. Laws change. But most estate plans don't change over time as needs, circumstances, and laws change. changed. They're outdated, sitting in a drawer. People assume they're fine, and their plan will work when they need it to work. At the Lederman Law Firm, it's not a one-time transaction. It's an ongoing process. They build a plan to protect your family and your assets, and then for a fixed annual fee, they help keep it up to date as both your life and assets change. Check out the Lederman Law Firm at LedermanLaw.com or give them a call at 314-514-9100. The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely on advertisements.
The pitch. Mason Wynn hits it hard. Deep left field. That ball's out of here.
Community America Credit Union has been helping people like you and me, shortstop Mason Wynn, to win big for 85 years. Cash back with your free checking. Win. No service fees or minimum balance. Win. Bank anywhere, anytime with their app. Win. So yeah, with Community America, you can win. And so can I. Mason Wynn. Community America Credit Union. Invested in St. Louis, invested in you.
Well, let me tell you about Michael's Flooring Outlet. Mike's been with me for 25 years, as you know. I think that should kind of say it all. The only reason a client stays with any personality is that they're